Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Barry, man, back with another video here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become that PlayStation 5. What is up, everyone? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another rendition, another episode, another chapter of Speak from the Heart. Oh man, listen guys, if you ever tune in to Speak from the Heart and you like, yo, it's going down today, you know, people might say some crazy shit today. Oh man, today I think is going to be that day where if you're looking for that type of entertainment, you will get it today, because Twitter, YouTube, the gaming industry is in a kerfuffle. Oh man, yo, listen, yo, everything that's happening today when it comes to the news as far as Spider-Man coming to PlayStation exclusively, and you know, PlayStation getting content, you know, ahead of the other platforms, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. You endured that from the PS3 years upon years. What happened with Batman game? Everybody loved the Batman game. Xbox guys want Microsoft to buy WB so they can get Batman for free, or Batman for exclusive, right? Not knowing that PS3 you had a lot of Batman content exclusively to PlayStation 3. Huh? Heck, even Arkham Knight, you had some PlayStation content exclusively to PlayStation for like, I think for like a month or so. You had some DLC stuff for PlayStation before anybody. So I just don't understand, you know, how people can get so upset with a character that PlayStation kind of like semi-owns, and you know, stuff that they've been doing throughout history. You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. You know what I mean? So I really think that a lot of people just started gaming, or a lot of people start paying attention to gaming now, maybe because they're on, you know, social media now and all that stuff. But nothing that PlayStation is doing is new here. This is the norm that they've been doing. You know what I mean? But we got a few things we're gonna be talking about in this Speak from the Heart. We're gonna be talking about State of Play that's coming up on Thursday, the Spider-Man exclusivity with Marvel's Avengers, and there's also some other exclusive content that's coming to Marvel's Avengers for the PlayStation Nation. And there's other few things that I want to talk about as well that I've seen in the community. You know what I mean? What's a corporate slave? You know, I've been deemed a corporate slave out here in these gaming streets, and a lot of people got a skewed definition of what a corporate slave is, because when I actually listen to these people and what they tell me a corporate slave is, and I'm like, all right, let me align that with how I am in gaming, and it doesn't add up. You're calling me something that I don't, you know, do according to your definition of corporate slave. So I definitely want to, you know, get other people's perspective as far as their opinions on what a corporate slave is and all that jazz. But before we get everybody in here, man, yo, what is up, guys? What is up, Predman? What's up? Tech and God Jets, what's good, man? Matrix, what's up? Joe Jemiah, what's good, bro? Link, what is up, man? Nate, NL, what is up, man? Matrix, what is up? Orion, what's up, bro? I see you out here, man. What is up, man? Yo, Lay, what's up? Yo, Chris Righteous, the second best lisp on YouTube. What is good, Chris, man? Yo, Rollo, what's up, man? Yo, Envy Dub, what's good, bro? Sam Ash, what is up, bro? What is up, man? Yo, Options Ghost, what is good? My man Adrian in the building. Yo, Adrian, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Adrian, man, getting married and all that, man. And I mean, big man things right there. Big man things. Yo, Adrian, man, just send me over that 8K TV when you know, you're not using it. You know what I mean? I know you're not watching TV all the time. I'll send it back to you. Okay, let me get it for a month. That's a month. All right, and I give it back. Uh, yo, Foxing around, what's good, bro? I'm chilling with Aston. Yo, Foxing, what's good, bro? Yo, Blackbeard, what's good, man? I see you in here. Yo, Tekken God Jets, what is up, man? Logical Nonsense, what is up, man? Yo, hit the like button below. Yeah, guys, hit that like button, bro. We out here, man. Yo, Philip Sin, what's good, Philip? Blackbeard, what is up, man? What is up, guys? Yo, Brigidaire William Wildebeest, what is up, Brigidaire? Definitely appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it. Yo, El Matador. Yo, Matador, what's good, man? Yo, Big Keith, what's good? AKA RK, what's good, man? See you in here, man. Sam Ash, what is up? Yo, Iron Fist, what is good? And Caleb Kaiser. Caleb, what's up, bro? I see you guys in the chat, man. Appreciate it. Yo, Sinister V, what is up, man? What? Yo, Rafe the Emperor, man. What is up, Rafe, man? Appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate it, man. Just dapping me up. I see you. John Tuka Game, what is up, man? I see you guys, yo. What is up? Yo, Carrie Ann Thomas, what is up, man? What is up? But like all episodes of Speak From the Heart, guys, if you guys want to come into the chat is open for discussion. Just join the Discord and you'll see the Speak From the Heart open chat there. Open for everyone. Yo, Void God, First God Hand, what's up, man? What is up? So if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, just check the link below, and you'll definitely see the Discord link in the description. It's right after all of the beautiful people that I'm telling you guys to subscribe to. Shout out to my man GamingWithPersona. Shout out to my man Upchuck and Stealth Guy Gaming. You guys can definitely, you know, follow those guys and subscribe to them. Really cool channels, and those are my peoples right there, man. Also, yeah, so that's the link to the Discord right there. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, yo, shout out to you know, all the people that have subscribed to What's Up PlayStation you know, YouTube channel. We definitely appreciate it. Now when you actually search What's Up PlayStation, we pop up. We have 417 subscribers on the channel. Man, that's love right there, man. That's love. Yo, Big Cloud Gaming, what's up, Big Cloud, man? My man Ryan, shout out to my man Ryan, man, holding it down as always. Shout out to Ryan, man. But we have 417 subscribers, guys. First episode almost at 1,000 already, man. So appreciate that. Really fun episode that me and Persona did. Shout out to Persona. This Saturday, you know, we're gonna be hosting it again for episode 2, and you already see the description and all the titles here and all that stuff, man. But we appreciate all the subscribers, man. If you guys haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so, man. We really appreciate it. We're definitely trying to grow as much as we can here. You know, try to put a stamp out here for the PlayStation Nation out there, man. Yo, Hola Mocha, what's up? Yo, Fadris Socrates, what is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Yo, Drawn Soul, what is up, man? Yo, my man Nelson, what's good, man? King Proud, what's good, bro? What is up, guys? Appreciate y'all guys coming through, man. But like I said, we're gonna be talking about a few things out here, man. Like I said, we got to speak about that state of play. PlayStation announced that they'll be having a state of play on August 6th, where they're gonna be covering some PlayStation 5 news. It's just not first party PlayStation 5 games that they're gonna be covering. They're gonna be covering third party and some of the indies shown at the PlayStation 5 showcase back in June. And most of the coverage for the state of play is going to be PlayStation 4 and PSVR games, the upcoming PlayStation 4 and PSVR games coming for the rest of the year. So I'm definitely hyped for it. I'm definitely intrigued to see if they're going to announce that new Call of Duty there. You know what I mean? I'm a Call of Duty fanatic, and hopefully they do announce that there. Just want to see how that game is looking. Treyarch is definitely my favorite Call of Duty dev, so that's why I'm really hyped for it. If it was like anybody else, I'd have been like calm, but I'm really wanting to see what Treyarch is working on. Yo, Salazar Naruto, what is up, man? I couldn't say it for. So yo, Cyber Dragon, what's good, bro? What is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. But I think somebody already entered in here. Yo, my man Chris Righteous already in here. Chris, I know you seen it. You seen it? Huh?
Sony, they're being anti-consumer and locking Spider-Man behind the Avengers game, and I can't play it on my Xbox or PC. Bro, that's all I've been hearing on Twitter, bro. That's all I've been hearing on Twitter. People just crying, oh, it's anti-consumer, blah, blah, blah. And I just got one question for the people who think that this move is anti-consumer. What if me, right, as a PlayStation consumer, whose primary platform is PlayStation, who invested a lot of money into PlayStation, right, and the ecosystem, and this is the platform I prefer, and Sony is coming out here and telling me that because I purchased this console, because I have invested in their platform, that I'm going to get exclusive benefits and perks, not only from their first party, but also from third-party games that I'm also buying on the platform. How is that anti-consumer for me?
That's a good-ass question, man. Yo, shout out to my man Chuck in the building. TOA boys, we out here, man. Yo.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Lavon? I hear you in the chat. What's good, man? But yo, Chris, I personally don't understand how it's anti-consumer to pretty much take care of your people that have supported the platform.
I mean, I would understand it if it was like something involving the story, having exclusive story missions. Maybe I might have understand that, but it's a character. It's a freaking character. Like, does it really matter? I mean, PC gamers can just make mods of the character themselves if they really wanted to that badly.
Yeah,
as far as Xbox gamers, I mean, whether you're interested of the game or not, then
they're going to have exclusive missions and story stuff for it, because if the war table, they explain to you like how they introduce the DLC characters, those characters will also have their own little story missions and stuff like that. And it's no different for like Spider-Man. So how Hawkeye is going to be introduced, you're going to have the character, you're going to have his story missions, you're going to have his own set little missions that you can do, I guess, to level him up and all that stuff. You're going to have the same thing there for with Spider-Man with Avengers.
Yo, Barry, what up, baby?
Yo, what's good, guys? What is up, man?
Let's keep it a stack, Barbie. Nobody was checking for this goddamn game. Let's stop acting like let's stop acting like everybody's all of a sudden like trying to get Avengers. Like, this shit was.
Nah, I mean, like for me personally, like, bro, I pre-ordered the collector's edition back in February.
Yeah, that's not true, Jamal. Yeah. Those at least 12
I'm looking
people.
forward to it.
All right.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, like I mean, like at the end of the day, I don't even think that's like a fault, to even use. Like, if there's a character that you're interested in, you have your interest in, that of course that's going to bring your hype up for the game, because I get to play a Spider-Man. Let's say they introduce like Luke Cage or something. There's Luke Cage fans out here. I mean, people's gonna be like, I'm kind of interested in that. I want to play Luke Cage. I mean,
if you want to play a mediocre fucking Ultimate Alliance game, yeah, like, go ahead. I mean, but like, let's keep it a buck, man.
Well, it's just like fighting games, right? Like Tekken, right? Like when Tekken, they'll introduce a guest character, right? Like Negan from The Walking Dead, you'll get Noctis. Like Walking Deads. Yeah, you'll get Final Fantasy fans excited and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's no different than that.
I mean, if PC gamers wanted to, they could just mod the game to get Spider-Man or something. They'll find a way.
I'm pretty sure they'll still have the files for the PS version on like the fucking PC shit.
Yeah, they're gonna mod it and get Spider-Man on PC. Yeah. Absolutely.
But the thing is, so it's like, if I play the game, I'll just play it on whatever platform has the best content. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem buying a game on console or whatever. You know what I mean? So I just think like this whole like rubbing this shit in people's faces is a little too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all got to fall back on this.
It's not even rubbing in the faces. We just excited that we got Spider-Man exclusive to the game.
I mean, I guess.
To be honest with you, I am, because
you actually, Bar, you were you and Sick like
one of the
dudes.
Yo, because when I saw Kamala Khan introduced, I was like, yo, they're introducing characters like her already, and she's like a base character. There's no way you're not going to get like Spider-Man and, you know, people from like the new Avengers in there. So they're going to, and then when I start watching the war table and all that stuff, my hype even growing, because they said they're going to be introducing more characters here and here and there and there, you know, and they're free. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, this is a no-brainer. I love Marvel, right? Like, it's not like I won't play games as a service game. You know, when Destiny first came out, I was hooked on Destiny. I just stopped playing because I felt like how, you know, they distributed like loot and stuff like that. I felt it was unfair. I was getting stuff that I'm not even playing this class. You know what I mean? I'm a hunter and I'm getting what's the magic
Warlock.
class? Yeah, Warlock
that's
stuff.
The MMO, bro. Like,
But,
that's just MMO.
they fixed that, but it was like it's already too late. I stopped playing the game. Anthem, I was really excited for Anthem, but it was just a buggy
Anthem
mess.
was lit, though.
Yeah, me too.
On PC, it was not buggy. That shit was lit.
It was a buggy mess, so I didn't play.
But it was lacking a lot of content though. Either on any.
No, it lacked a lot of content. But people are saying like, oh, you have no problem playing the worst version. Like, every time I play a game on console, I think that even if it's exclusive, I think that if it was on PC, it would be better. So it's not like I don't like consoles. To me, have a purpose, but to me, they're actually holding back gaming. I wish every console was going to be $800 so we can truly get some next generation gaming. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like consoles. To me, are a necessary evil. Like, to be honest, like PC all the way.
Yeah, but I you know what I'm saying, I've seen a lot of people build their hype up for the game due to Spider-Man being there. And like I've been telling people for the longest, gamers are entitled, man. If you have a PlayStation 4 and you already, you know, gaming on PlayStation and all that, that's your preferred platform, of course this is something that's going to get you hype. You know what I mean? Of course. And I personally think there's going to be story tie-ins with, I personally think this is the same universe, right? They say they're going to have their own take on Spider-Man, but it just makes common sense. Like playing Spider-Man, you know, and hearing Peter Parker say, like, when he passed the Avengers building, saying, oh, the Avengers is off in the West Coast, and then how this game starts out, you're on the West Coast and on the Golden State Bridge. You know what I mean? That's just too coincidental. You know what I mean? Like, I
think not using the Spider-Man from PS4 would be a misstep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they say this is not going to be part of the same universe, but I think it's a misstep because, like what I was saying yesterday, that since Miles Morales is coming out, you know, this fall, right? And people are wondering, well, what the hell is Peter Parker going to be during the Miles Morales, right? And I said this a couple weeks ago. Well, maybe Peter Parker got a call from the Avengers to do something while Miles takes care of New York City. Mm-hmm. And that would make perfect sense, was like him going to the Avengers game while Miles Morales, you know, takes the helm of, you know, protecting Manhattan or New York and stuff like that. I think that would be like that would be cool, a really awesome tie-in.
Yeah.
For that,
I agree. When you said that, I agree 100% on that. I'm like, yeah, that'll be fire, because not only you just getting the characters that's exclusive, but you also getting a little more story detail. So that's even going to encourage other people to like, okay, let me go and play this game, because it's like the same universe. So it's like yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry, Barry. Like, real quick though, niggas said, "Oh, consoles are without consoles, we wouldn't be playing games." Nigga, they make games on PC, nigga, not on console. So calm down with that shit. Like,
hey, yo, no PC Master Race bashing when Jemiah's in the chat, guys.
Yo, I just find it crazy. Like, okay, you got Spider-Man for Avengers. Like, great for Sony. Like, what are other platforms doing to get their own characters exclusive? Like, Xbox can go out the way, go tell them, hey, give us Vision or Quicksilver or X-Men or anything, you know what I mean? They can go pay for that same content. Why are people like jumping on Sony for just being great business people? You know what I mean? Like, putting out great content for their gamers. If you want to play Spider-Man, go buy a PS4 or a PS5.
I don't think Xbox is as under Phil Spencer and his regime. I don't think they're that ballsy to do something like that. Maybe in, you know, if this was past, you know, Xbox leaders.
They just showed like 25 console timed exclusives at their last show. Like the media.
Yeah, but that's a different. That's a big difference. Console, you know, launch exclusives, rather than this is not going to touch any other platform. This is exclusive to this platform. Imagine having Xbox in this day and age be like, yo, we have this character exclusive to Xbox. It's not happening.
Only just the Xbox.
That's all against Phil Spencer beliefs, right? You know, even though he said he don't like time exclusive and all that, you know what I mean? Like, this exclusive content that's tied to Xbox, they're not about that. They don't have the balls to do it, man.
I think they do. I mean, if they'll get time exclusive, like
the only way I think Xbox is going to answer to this is like when the game is out for like 6 months to a year, and they be like, "Yo, this game is on Game Pass." That's the only thing I can see Xbox like, and people gonna be like, "Oh my god!" That's like with Destiny. Destiny 2 was like how old? Like 3 years old, and now people's like, "Yo, it's on Game Pass." You know what I mean? But that's the only thing. That's the only thing I can see Xbox counter to. I don't think they're gonna tie any characters in. I don't think they want to pay for all of that. I don't think they're gonna do all of that. Like Sony does have leverage over Marvel, where they can be like, "Yo, you know, develop this character for us. We got this. This is ours. Put it in for our platform." You know what I mean? It's not
Sony might have more gaming leverage, but Microsoft has that bag. If Microsoft wanted to, they can really be aggressive with this exclusive content.
They do. But you know why I think they won't do it too? Because Microsoft has the bag. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. But just look at the 2 showcases that they had, right? Look at the third-party deals. These are their partners. It's not strong deals. It's not heavy-hitter games that they're putting out there. These are just the, you know what I mean, like the typical games that will be on. Exactly. This would be the typical games that will be on PlayStation. You know, that will be random releasing the Xbox. Oh, they got a marketing right to this game now. It's not big games like that, man. But yo, Link, what's up, man?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You sound a little low.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you much better, man. Much better.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't see. I think what Sony's doing is trying to make sure that Sony's brand and Spider-Man are linked together. Like, I think that's what they're trying to do. So when you see Spider-Man, they want you to think about PlayStation.
Yes.
Well, this is competition too. I mean, since Sony's probably going to be keep on doing this with the PS5 generation, you know, just keep on getting, you know, timed exclusive deals and timed exclusive third-party games. I mean, they're trying to entice you to buy their system.
Where was the bashing for Nintendo when they had they have an exclusive Marvel game on their platform?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, I mean, that had Spider-Man. There was Spider-Man on the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did appear.
Spider-Man in there. Shit, the whole Avengers in there. You know what I mean? So I don't see people like, oh my god, Nintendo, this is an exclusive game and this and that.
Nintendo's irrelevant. They're not part of the conversation, man.
These Xbox fans, they definitely want that Spider-Man for sure, man.
Come on, Jay Barry.
Yo, my man Orion is in. Orion, what's up, man? Here for you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, good, man, good.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to my man Orion in here, yo.
But about Spider-Man, I think it's the PC guys that scream more than the Xbox guys. They wanted more.
Oh, the PC guys wanted more?
He's just trying to round me up.
That's what I see on Reddit and Reset.
I'm not even going to take that bait because I saw a Sea of Thieves petition for I saw PS4 guys looking for a Sea of Thieves petition.
We ain't create that, bro.
Nah. Every time some lame ass poll come out, some petition come out for PC games, everybody's always quick to jump on it. It's like 4,000 signatures, but when it's a Sony poll, when Sea of Thieves, everybody's like, nah, that shit's fake. Like, get out of here, bro.
Yo,
like,
we know ourselves, man.
Nah, y'all doing too much, bro.
Like, we stand firm. You're like, nobody who requested Sea of Thieves. How did that poll come out of now where the game's like 3 years old? You know what I mean? Like,
bro, I think that's silly, right? But this dude in the chat, Guapzilla, is like, The Last of Us is not on PC. Like, listen, bro, I believe in exclusives. I bought the PS4 Pro for exclusives. I have no problem buying that shit, but when it comes to games that are on both platforms, I'm gonna play the better platform. If the game can only be played on a Samsung smartwatch, I'm gonna go get me a goddamn smartwatch. You know what I mean? Like, you dudes are making this shit about size and shit and cheap W's. Like, y'all gotta get over this shit. This is why game is at where it's now, because people are so steadfast to be Xbot fucking loyalists. They will take anything, and they're gonna crash the industry with this Game Pass shit.
I mean, you got me. Agree. I'm an Xbox guy.
Yo,
and it's sad.
Yo, real quick, shout out to my man Caleb Kaiser with a $5 donation, man. He said Microsoft might have the bag, but Sony had more profit than Microsoft revenue. Oh yeah, definitely saw it. I was definitely analyzing that this morning. And we're gonna talk more about that on What's Up PlayStation for sure. But just a quick little snippet about that here. PlayStation had like one of their best financial quarters recently, man. I think it was like over 5 billion for that quarter, and that's in revenue, and like profit wise is like 3 point something billion. It's crazy numbers. And that's more due to like game sales as well. There's a lot of software sales, they services as well. Hardware is not as strong now because as they're dwindling down within the life of the PlayStation 4, the hardware is going to dwindle, but the software is picking up like ridiculously. You know what I mean, for PlayStation. But both had good financial reports, but the PlayStation was like double it, damn well almost triple it, you know what I mean? So
the actual profit that Sony made is more than Xbox's revenue. So
yeah, which is crazy.
They're not even close in that regard.
And it makes sense because like what real game has really came out for Xbox that people will go out and buy? I know Game Pass is there, but there's no real game that came out.
Game Pass takes away all incentives for buying anything.
You got backwards compatibility.
Nah, I'm talking about new games, man. Like other than or is the only game I can really think of, like, that somebody be like, oh, I could buy that. But
that's Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge too. That's a $20 game. Well, PlayStation had a lot of games like Final Fantasy VII, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Dreams. There's even the third party people was buying like the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. A lot of people was buying that on PlayStation, so they had a bang up for quarter, man. But a lot of people's going to ignore that. A lot of people's going to ignore it. They're going to talk about the Xbox profitability and all that stuff because they want to push the Game Pass agenda, but deny the traditional way of buying a game with PlayStation and see how profitable it is. You know what I mean? Because everybody want to paint the picture of what PlayStation and Nintendo doing is bad. It's bad for gaming now. It's anti-consumer. It's this or that. But Xbox is doing the way. Look, they're profitable. Look, they made money. Game Pass, I thought was failing. No ponies, you're wrong. But then PlayStation came out the next day. Boom. As Jemiah said, their profits was way more than their revenue. And everybody that don't know the difference between profit and revenue is just, all of the money coming in. It's not profit is everything after everything is broken down as far as, you paying out and, what's left, as far as what you have earned, for whatever the year or the quarter or whatnot. So you have your revenue, that's the total income coming in. And then your profit is what has really been earned as far as all of the bills are paid. Let's go in layman terms, the bills are paid. That can go from, paying for marketing deals, that's your employees, all that shit. But I'm just painting the picture that what PlayStation is doing, what Nintendo's doing, it seems like that's what gamers rather than just, Game Pass, in my personal opinion. But yo, El Matador, man, appreciate it. With a donation, she said SOCOM announcement incoming soon, about damn time. Yeah, I saw that rumor as well, man. Hopefully it's true.
I'm sick of these rumors, bro. Like, first they had this spreadsheet for what was gonna be shown at the state of play. Jeez. Like, y'all stop this shit, bro. Like, stop it with these rumors.
Yo, the rumors is ridiculous though, man. Like, and you know what's funny? Like, what can we do though, Jemiah?
I don't understand why y'all so crazy. Like, well, all you guys can do is either buy it or not buy it. So whatever they do, no matter what they do, like if they came out and say, okay, it's actually 4 T-flops, all you can do is buy it or not buy it. It's not like it's a PC where you can modify it and shit like that. So I get the hype for it, but it's like, I'm just waiting. I'm cool. Like, they can show me the day before. I'm still going to buy it. You know what I mean? I don't care when they release the date or the price. That shit could be at 12:01, 12:02. I'm at the store. You feel me? Like, so y'all getting a little too hype. I think Sony has a plan. And I think, like I said, they're waiting to make sure they're able to ship them before they give people the pre-orders. Otherwise, that should be chaos. It's kind of like The Last of Us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I can see the weight as far as, we want to make sure we can actually ship out what we actually, projected to have and all that. I get that, but it's a little long, bro. We in August and there's no price and there's no pre-order up.
Do you think it's getting delayed, the PS5?
I hope not, because the whole COVID situation is delaying the actual announcement as far as like pre-orders, right, and pricing, right? I don't really believe it's the Microsoft thing, because just looking at the whole vibe of the internet and just the gaming community, I think people's already set, and then they just want a PlayStation 5. You know what I mean?
AMD just said that their PS5 chips are on track to be released. There's no delay.
Yeah, so that's good too, man. So let's get that pre-order out. And part of me is just being selfish. I want to secure my secure my console, man.
Anything can get delayed though. But you know what I mean? No matter what they say, that shit can still get delayed.
Yo, true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yo, so back to the Spider-Man thing on Marvel's Adventures.
Yeah, I got something to say about that.
I seen somebody question Major Nelson. Major Nelson did a tweet. I forgot what the tweet was about. I guess it was talking about Halo or whatnot. And the person responded, or tried to get a response. Well, the person responded to Major Nelson asking, can Microsoft sue PlayStation for Spider-Man being exclusive to the console on their platform?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was just like, yo, we have hit the all-time low as far as like stupid ass questions to ask now in the gaming community. Like, yo, you are that butthurt that this character is going to be on this platform exclusively. Just buy the platform.
I was about to say about that.
Yeah, go ahead, Philip, man. Say your piece.
And I was like, I actually tweeted out a question. Why is everybody bitching about Spider-Man being out and the Avengers being out for PlayStation only? If they had a whole game earlier this generation, never forgot about that, haven't you? Remember, Rise of the Tomb Raider was out for like Xbox for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always bitching about that.
Yo, a lot of people telling us go buy an Xbox to play the game. That's what I did.
So it was like it's our turn to say, hey, buy fucking get it over with. I'm like, and a lot of people like, I didn't get no answer from it. I'm like, stop being hypocritical. That's it. Wanted like, if it's like, I was so pissed off about that. Yesterday, like, why are you bitching about something that's exclusive? Sony owns the damn IP. Sony partially owns Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Like, honestly, like it's not.
It's not anti. No, it's not. It's pro PlayStation. Pro PlayStation. Because I already pre-ordered the deluxe edition.
As you should.
So I don't care.
As you should. Yeah, I have the pre-order for the deluxe edition and the collector's edition. And
yeah, real quick, Barry, I gotta talk to you for the Avengers.
Yeah.
You wildin', Bar. I was like, wait a minute.
Yo, I told you, when the collector's edition got announced, I've been pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the Square Enix store. It's already paid for and everything.
You wildin', sir.
And I had the deluxe edition pre-ordered as well.
Yeah, Guapzilla in the chat. He's all like, imagine, like, listen, I don't understand why people always get crazy about how much money people spend on PCs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit kills me. Like, bro, like, if you're that worried about money, then you shouldn't be playing games at all. First of all.
Exactly.
Second of all, people are, he's like, oh, there's no Ghost or Last of Us on PC. There's no Ghost on Nintendo Switch either. There's no Ghost on Xbox either. You know what I mean? Like, it's an exclusive thing. If you want to play that game, you buy that platform. That's the whole point of being a gamer. If you dudes want to fight some console war shit, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I can afford to buy a PS5 and buy a 3080 Ti. Like, I'm good. Like, enjoy. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say about that.
Gaming is an expensive hobby. Yo, Ice Cream Game, what's up? Yo, Guapzilla, what up, man? Captain Dog Nasty, J-Love, what up? Vedra, what's up? Like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, people's gonna buy their PC because they want peak performance with their games.
Bro, you were talking about model planes the other day. Imagine how much those model planes and trains cost. Those things cost tens of thousands of dollars sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if people enjoy a hobby, they're gonna put money into it. That's all it is.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like I don't have no issue with PC. I just feel like PlayStation, they don't need to go no PC route because look, your fan base is supporting your games. You don't really need to really go that route. But at the end of the day, like PCs are good. I game on PC too. You know what I mean?
If you're into like CRPGs, if you're into MOBAs, you know what I mean? If you're into 4X games, if you're into RTSs, like you're gonna buy a PC. Those are what the games are at. So if you're gonna compare StarCraft 2, which is like an amazing game, still played to this day, sold fucking over I think 15 or something million copies, to any other game on Xbox or PS4, it shit still stands up. You know what I mean? Like, people on PC buy games. Like PUBG sold like what 30 million on PC. That's way more than any fucking PlayStation game. So like, I just find it funny that you want to talk trash about PC when PC guys are actually buying these games. You know what I mean?
He's saying he's not disputing why people buy PC. He said, he said, I'm saying don't talk down to PlayStation 4 when you don't have exclusive software to compete.
Who is you, nigga? I have a PS4. I have the software that is exclusive, bro. Like, listen, like, I'm not. We can all agree that if the games were on PC, they would look better, right? Like, is that not a factual statement? If Naughty Dog developed for PC only and developed only for the 2080 Ti, they would make the best looking game ever made. We all can agree with that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, PC, you're gonna have the better games if you're paying for that hardware. The performance of the games is gonna be there on unless you're not paying for the top of the line hardware. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people
like if they said that the base game was going to be 30 FPS on the base PS4, but it was going to be 60 on the Pro, wouldn't you go get a Pro?
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't understand why people are so butthurt over me saying that I want to play the game at the best possible fidelity. So if the game's only on PlayStation, I can only play it on PlayStation. I'm gonna do it and enjoy it and love it. I platinum both fucking Last of Us 2 and Ghost. Did he do that? Why he over there talking shit in the chat? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I play, bro. I beat Final Fantasy 7. Like, I beat Death Stranding. I beat Horizon Zero Dawn. I beat Uncharted 4, 1, 2, and 3, Lost Legacy. I play these games, bro. Like, don't come at me.
Yo, Jamai out here trophy hunter now, bro.
Hey,
yo, Titanfall Princess, what's up, Nancy?
A game exclusive for 2080 Ti or something like that. How much do you think it will sell?
It wouldn't sell. I mean, I don't know how many people have 2080 Ti's. Like,
yeah, it wouldn't sell like that. If the 20 Ti is like 1,500, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this shit is costly. Like, it costs to be the boss. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have those hardcore guys
like
that's
they
gonna
don't
go
make
out.
But then again, but you tell me though, like, you don't want games to look like that Unreal demo, or you want games to look like Halo Infinite. Like, I'm just saying.
Yo, Trey BK, what's up? Titanfall Princess, what's up? Call me Jay, what's up, man? But enough with the bickering of PC and all that gaming, man. Once again, Spider-Man exclusive to PlayStation with Marvel's Avengers coming 2021. So you gotta wait for it. I'm pretty sure everybody will have their PS5 by then and playing in the updated fidelity of that PlayStation 5. That's 60 frames per second. That 120 frames per second, Jemai, or nah?
What is
that Avengers in 120 frames per second? I don't know. We'll see. But
bro, that game looks so stiff and on rails. I don't know why people are making this shit a big deal.
Yo, Jemai with the super chat, yo, appreciate it.
My only problem is, that's a tip jar for talking too much shit. But my only problem with the game is it looks like it's on rails. It looks like one of those set piece games, or you only have one way to do it, and I don't like the way that shit looks. Like, if it's different and it surprises me, I'll buy the game. But I'm still on the fence.
I think it's like that just for the starting mission, when they show all the characters.
That shit looks terrible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a game like Anthem. Hopefully it doesn't tether you like Anthem when you're playing co-op, where somebody's over here and they got teleport over there. Hopefully it doesn't do that. But the game is set up like Anthem, like Division, but just using Marvel characters. And if the game that's what it is. Yeah, you want to have your missions that you can do, like your strikes and stuff like that, like Destiny. but you're using Marvel characters.
Okay. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, but my thing is that hopefully the game is polished. You know what I mean? Where you're not going to have those issues like I had with those games when they first came out. But this keeps my interest for those games because like I said, I'm a big Marvel fan. I love Marvel. I'm gonna be playing in Thor. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, y'all won't be co-op with me if you guys are picking Thor. I'm sorry. Just find you another co-op partner because I'm leveling up that Thor max level. And a Spider-Man drop too. Ooh, we fighting for them characters, boy. But yeah, man. But that's PlayStation. They saw all the news, people crying and bickering and all that stuff. But it was like, hold up, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Yeah, some idiot actually tweeted me on all sides give one example of paid exclusive content on one department called game for Xbox that hasn't been available for PS. I said, we're opening online too for Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude.
The thing is, a lot of people. This is not new business practices, man. This like, always been in gaming for the longest to have like exclusive characters to like a platform or something like that. Yeah, it's nothing new.
Dude, I'm like, dude, am I wrong to ask that question? Why is everybody bitching something that everybody's been doing for a long time?
I tell you why, Xbox niggas are hurt right now. These niggas is so butthurt and the memes and shit, like in the Xbox shows, like these dudes are so hurt. They like lashing out. They need anything to hold on to.
They looking like Craig. They looking like Craig right now.
Bro, these niggas is hurt, bro. They can't admit it, which is sad.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, people need to understand that you got to speak up. If you're not happy with how Phil Spencer is leading Xbox, then say something. You out here in this man's ass agreeing with, we don't believe in time exclusive. We don't believe in exclusive content out of the platform, and that you should have exclusive content on the platform and this and that. My man be saying all this stuff, and people be like, yeah, Phil, yeah. And then when it's your other platform is doing it, you getting mad and butthurt. If you don't care about it, then keep it moving.
Yeah, well, I want to say this. They need to get the taste of Phil's dick out of their mouths.
Oh shit!
They really need to do that.
Hey yo, man, they love my man Phil, man.
Unless they start
PlayStation.
You know what? Peter Moore actually was a better boss for Xbox than Phil Spencer, because he had actually went out to deals for Xbox. Got some deals for Xbox. He had a vision. He had focus. He said, hey, get this for Xbox. Hey, get this.
Oh, somebody echoing in the background.
Yeah.
Whose background is that? Confess.
Whose background?
Oh, it's probably Link. He muted his mic.
Yeah.
But just to move along here, there's more exclusive content coming to PlayStation with this game, where you're going to be having like exclusive content when it comes to like challenges and cosmetics for PlayStation. This is not going to be stuff where it's going to be just exclusive to PlayStation. They're just going to have like a month available to PlayStation, similar to like how Call of Duty had it, where you had these DLC packs for like a month and then it goes to other platforms. The same thing is going to happen here with PlayStation. So when it comes to these things, and you're also getting like a Kamala Khan like customized stuff for PS Plus. So you got PS Plus. They pretty much bless you. So here it is right here. When it comes to cosmetics, PlayStation players will have 30-day exclusive access to legendary outfit, legendary emotes, epic takedown nameplate for each superhero as they release. This is also for the 6 launch heroes. In addition, we also have reward for those with a PlayStation Plus subscription. For each superhero added to the game post launch, Hawkeye included, a PlayStation Plus member will receive a free bundle that contains a rare outfit, nameplate, and 100 credits to celebrate the addition of another Avenger on the roster. At launch, we'll have a free bundle for Miss Marvel available for PlayStation Plus members to embiggen our love with Kamala. So you're getting exclusive content there on PlayStation for the month. Exclusive to PlayStation for the month. I guess it's going to go to other platforms later on. And also the beta that's coming up this week on Saturday, you'll be able to play that if you pre-order the game. So it's not an open beta. Yo, True Witty, man, appreciate the donation. He said, yo, happy have people forgot Saint Row and Mass Effect exclusive? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing new here, man. That's because how
Call of Duty just did it. Control just had exclusive content and early DLC.
Batman.
Like, it's marketing, bro. Like, what is people? This has been one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, since day one.
It works. It works for PlayStation. So why would they not? Keep on doing it. Yeah, you're gonna have Jimmy two legs or two left legs, feet or whatever. Complaining that this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. But at the end of the day, it's working for PlayStation. You know what I mean? Where PlayStation is going to continue doing this stuff because it attracts people to their platform, business wise. Also, for a consumer of a PlayStation 4, you shouldn't be complaining. You're benefiting. You own a console, you're benefiting. You know what I mean? I don't understand how these neutral gamers, everybody putting review tech USA in here. He got all these platforms. You got PlayStation, Switch, PC, Xbox, but you have an exclusive content come to PlayStation first or exclusive character. Why are you complaining? You have the console. You have the system. You know what I mean? I just don't get it, man. When, like, going back to Tomb Raider, when Tomb Raider came out for Xbox first, yeah, I was a little bit upset. I was like, damn, I'd rather play that on my, PlayStation. But guess what I had? I had an Xbox. Guess what I did? I bought it for Xbox. I played it for Xbox. You know what I mean? When it came to PlayStation, then I double dipped and I bought it again. But at the end of the day, I had it for Xbox. I was playing it for Xbox. Cuphead just came to PlayStation, right? Right? I was playing Cuphead on the Xbox. Well, PC, Windows 10. You know what I mean? I wasn't complaining. Just playing the game. I have the platform. At the end of the day, it came to PlayStation. Even happier now. Now I can just dive in and get trophies for it. You know what I mean? These people have PlayStations. You know what I mean? I don't get why you would complain. If you're interested in the game and you want to play the game, you have a PlayStation. Here, you got an incentive now to even get it more on PlayStation on the platform you already own. Don't get the complaint. It's stupid, man.
You talking about Avengers?
Yeah, about Avengers, man.
I'm actually gonna wait. I'm not gonna get it when it launches. I'm actually gonna get it on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, you gonna get an update?
The 60 frame version. Yeah, because after Ghost.
Well, it's gonna get a free update if you're on the PS4 version.
Yeah. Well, I'm not after Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Every AAA game that releases after it, I'm just gonna hold off until the PlayStation 5. The only game that I'm getting day one is probably Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk remastered.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, I got a crazy backlog right now. Like, I still got Persona 5 Royal to play. I still got Trails of Cold Steel to play. I got the whole Kingdom Hearts collection I got to run through.
Oh man, yo, my backlog's crazy too, bro.
Yeah, so I don't need any more new games. Yeah,
that's really coming out for the next 2 months. Everything
exactly.
To November.
Games coming out, bro. Avengers coming out.
You got Avengers and you got Tony Hawk.
Sentinels coming out. Tony Hawk come out end of this month, right? Or September?
I think next month.
Okay, September.
I think I'm good on Tony Hawk, man. I think the nostalgia, I'm gonna keep that nostalgia in my heart. You know what I mean?
Nah, I gotta have that.
Yeah, I'm waiting too on Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, that's just mindless.
I could play that shit for fucking hours and make all kind of parks and shit. But it's like, is it gonna be the same feeling though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to.
I don't know, but I can't wait to play Horse online with people. That'd be cool.
It ain't the same feeling.
Who's that botting?
That's Stealth. Stealth, you botting?
Stealth.
God damn it!
Yeah, Phil got you hard, yo. I had a Windows 10 update today, man, and I didn't know that was affecting my stream because like my internet kept going down, right, on my computer only. Everything else that's hooked up to like my Wi-Fi and everything was working. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is the second time it just dropped. But then when I ended the stream, it was like, oh, you got a Windows 10 update. It was like, yo, restart your channel. I'm like, oh, so Windows 10 updates will mess up your shit like that? It's crazy. Get it together, Microsoft.
Bro,
man.
Windows 10 updates will ruin your whole computer, bro. Like, they're the worst things possible. And them shits, like, you can't stop them. They'll update your shit no matter what. Like, if you keep,
the Almighty Spartan guy had the same thing. Yo, the same thing happened to me. Yo, it was like, yo, like it shut down my internet. I was like, what? How you want this update? But he told me I got to restart the computer and get the update. I was from there. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Come on, Microsoft, get with it.
I've been sitting there wondering what my damn stream been iffy lately.
It's still finding out.
What? God damn!
Court, you sounding like Soundwave, bro.
Nigga got that Game Pass mic.
You sound like Soundwave, nigga. Drawing.
Look, hell no, I ain't
wait for the patch next month. You can't hear a Game Pass mic, bro.
Oh, I ain't coming in there with no damn Game Pass mic.
No court slander in the chat. That's my brother right there, man.
Yo, Bloomberg had Bloomberg just had a report of PlayStation. There will be a PlayStation 5 news from a Sony official. We'll have a PlayStation 5 event next week.
Listen, man, I'm done with it. We're gonna talk about rumors, but yo, I'm legit done with rumors.
That's not actually a rumor.
If it ain't on the PlayStation website or the PlayStation tweeters, it's a rumor.
That's a rumor, right?
I'm looking right now. If I don't see nothing from the PlayStation thing, Philip, man.
It's a rumor. Yeah, I said it's a rumor. That's it.
Okay. Yo, join the Discord, the Almighty Spartan God. The Discord is in the description below. You said, yo, how me join the stream? Yeah, yeah, join through the Discord. But what else I wanted to bring up here? Oh yeah, we can talk about this since we talking about shows. My man Philip alluded to. We can talk about this state of play, man. What's your guys? What's your guys' anticipations? What's your guys' levels, hype levels?
Yo, I'm already there.
For the state of play. Oh, that.
I mean, yo, yo, you already did
that.
Yo,
no one can speak patois. Them like, yo, I want to top one. They don't know no patois, the Almighty Spartan God, man. You gotta speak it regular.
Like a young king.
Yeah, you're a little low. What's you're a little low? You're a little low.
All right, hold on. Okay, yo.
You're a little low, but yeah, guys, there's gonna be a y'all can hear you a little bit, but you're low. There's gonna be a state of play coming this Thursday, where they're gonna be the major thing of the state of play is gonna be PS4 and PlayStation VR titles is gonna be taking the spotlight. So there will be a few announcements there as far as updating people on PlayStation 5 games from the third party and the indie titles that was shown in the showcase. But like I was doing the stream the other day, I think it was yesterday morning, I was trying to figure out all of the third party and indie games that was shown there at that showcase. Like, which games would you guys like to see being updated in this state of play?
Damn, I don't think I remember any third party games really besides like Pragmata, that's astronaut dude flying into space and all that crazy shit.
Like the jet far shore.
Project Athea, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get no update on Project Athea. That look like that's gonna be a long time to get that.
You know, Kena, like
Resident Evil 8.
Oh yeah, right. What's Evil?
Yeah, that's dropping. That's dropping early 2021, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your Elden Ring Titanfall Princess. I think Microsoft have the marketing deal for that.
Yeah, they do.
That's sad for them. Microsoft does terrible marketing.
Yeah, they do.
They need to work on that. Like, they need to work on the specific games that they market. I think Cyberpunk might be the one for them, but before it been some bad like games they pick.
It's going to be a PC centric game. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. It's going to sell the most on PC. I said CD Projekt Red's bread and butter is PC gamers. And also, Microsoft didn't get any exclusive content for the game to even make you want to buy it on their console.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I would have got like some exclusive, like costumes, guns, something.
They got exclusive. They got an exclusive console. They got exclusive console that's discontinued.
Yeah, like
No,
they got it.
That's sad.
When it can be better now.
Microsoft is pro-consumer.
He's a Microsoft Pro. Yo.
You're right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So you see what Jemiah just said? They had a custom console that they discontinued.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no extra content because they said we don't like to keep content away from people. That's bullshit, bro. Because if that was the case, if y'all was really like that, your game Hellblade, the second one, would be on PlayStation as well. That's all I know. And people might be like, no, that's different because Microsoft owns Ninja Theory. But the first game was on PlayStation. Like, it came up first on PlayStation, PC, and then Xbox. So I'm not seeing how that works out. They get mad about exclusives because, like, you know when they be like, karma is a bitch? Remember the 360 era? We all said it. Literally, they had GTA, which is PlayStation franchise, even though it started on PC. They had GTA, they had Saints Row, they had Call of Duty, they had Mass Effect, they had Crash Bandicoot. People seem to forget that one. Remember Twinsanity and all those games? Crash Bandicoot was a PlayStation mascot that was literally on just Xbox all last gen. People seem to forget about that one as well. Pyro was marketed by that. Even the WWE games back in the day, Smash vs. Raw, that was marketed by 360. So why are people surprised that Sony is doing this? Because they just went back to what it was before. Remember, Sony had everything. The games like Assassin's Creed was supposed to be exclusive only to PS3, but they fucked up with that and they couldn't get the right version, so it went multi-plat. Fair enough. I didn't hear shit when Microsoft makes the custom console, when they get the market rights for every single thing, when they're making toys and they get a cut of it. People forget about that too. Merchandise. You don't see Sony doing that. They did it with Spider-Man, of course, because it's a deal that worked out. But Microsoft is making toys. They was getting the cut of the WWE games, the toys, the games that was marketed with SmackDown vs. Raw, all of those games. Microsoft was getting everything. People forget about all of that. It's not just the game. They had merchandise for the games as well as stuff. And they had custom consoles. Microsoft had everything. Now they're getting mad over a character. Why? You're getting the same game. We're just getting a character. It's one person. They act like you're getting a whole storyline. Now, if they said that, that's different.
You'll get some story missions.
You know,
get some story
I was just thinking, D, this is even more insidious than I thought from before. Because I was just thinking, they're probably thinking, like, if they can get Spider-Man and Avengers, they can get Spider-Man and their Xbox all together. Yes. Because at that point, it would be like, why wouldn't you just bring the game over since you already put the guy in Spider and Avengers? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could play him in Avengers. Why can't we play him in the actual game? So I think this is more insidious than anything, because a lot of dudes with check marks keep saying this shit. I'm like, listen, bro. Xbox is going to do what bots do, but like Barry said before, these dudes with the check marks, they're right here pushing this whole like make everybody, you know, the same, like everything's like, this is not like, I don't understand this whole kumbaya shit.
If that was the case, then
if everything was everywhere, we would just have one console.
PC. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, so if you want everywhere to be everywhere, why are you making a console?
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Digital Tiger, man. He said they need to fire Fraud Spencer and try to woo Sean Layden. And then we have Demo Kev.
You know what? That would be a better idea.
Yeah, people forgot about this right here, where, you know, PlayStation, they was like, yo, our strategy for PS5 aim to please hardcore gamers focused on exclusive and big publishers. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, they made it known already, and y'all was hyped. Y'all kept saying, look, the funny thing is, another thing, remember even Barry, Jemiah was saying it, who else? Big Money was saying it. We want to hear from Sony, right? Remember they kept saying Sony is silent? Now Sony is saying everything, and y'all don't want to hear it?
Oh, yeah.
They literally, when has it ever not been a thing that Sony didn't have third-party games? GTA, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct, so I'm not even going to say that. GTA 3 was on PS2. Time exclusive, correct?
I think that Xbox wasn't out yet. There's nothing out yet.
Right. Vice City eventually came to Xbox. All those games came, right? Have y'all seen Saints Row 1 come to PlayStation yet?
Nope.
I'm not sure. Has like a remaster or something came?
No.
Nope.
And it won't because Microsoft is holding that. Y'all see Mass Effect came to PlayStation, 3 years later? On PS3?
Yeah, but 1 didn't come though, right? No, one came in the collection, right?
1 came.
Yeah.
No, okay. No, I'm going to keep going. Remember when GTA 4, the biker shit came out with Johnny and all of them? For the Lost and Damned?
Was it damn? Yeah, Lost and Damned.
Xbox 360 got that not 30 days early, they got it 60 days early. And even then, the day of the release for the PS3 supposed to get, there was a so-called crash for the PlayStation Store. There was no crash, my nigga. They just kept the game. So the Lost and Damned came, then you saw the Battle of Gay Tony. Once both of them came on 360, it came to PS3. When has GTA ever not appeared on PlayStation? They literally paid $75 million just to make GTA 4 not exclusive to PS3.
Mm-hmm.
$75 million just to make that game not exclusive. Not just that, y'all bought up all the marketing rights. Y'all got the DLC first, Call of Duty. Y'all got custom consoles. Y'all got content first. Y'all got skins. Y'all got fucking modes.
And I have no problem with that either.
Yeah, but that's what you should
but
do.
My thing is like, they're gonna be hypocritical and like we already know this, man. Like bots are gonna buy, you know what I mean? Like bots are different from 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like this is a whole new breed of bots. This is like Zoomers plus bots plus Trump supporters, you know what I mean? Like it's just a mashup right now, man. It's ridiculous.
Yo, what's good? Persona, Envy Dub, yo, Lay, what's up? Digital Tiger, what is
childish.
up? Nick, what is up?
Don't think this is childish?
One second. Yo, man, let me just shout out these people real quick. Yo, the boy Young, what's good, man? Paul G, what's up? Mike, what is up? Nick, what is up? Persona, what's good, bro? Lushy Loon, what is up, man? Yeah, but go ahead and continue. My bad.
I got time today, bro. I'm drunk.
No, I'm actually gonna be out. I just want to come in here real quick and talk some shit, but I gotta get ready for work and shit.
I was gonna say,
yeah, no doubt, bro.
Speaking of work,
all right, thanks, Barry.
So I got
appreciate it.
3 hours early. I'm saucy right now, and I'm smoking, bro. I got time today, bro. Like, I'm on my shit.
I got off early today as well, man. So I started it earlier than I was gonna start this around 5, but I was like, I'm off from here.
All right. Like you said, this is a different kind of bots, bro. This shit is annoying me. Why? Because they keep saying exclusives are anti-consumer, but then at the same light, y'all happy that Hellblade is not on PlayStation. And y'all also making a big deal of Obsidian, who is owned by Microsoft, their games not coming to PlayStation. So I'm like, y'all have games.
Which one is it? Like, pretty much.
Yeah, like which one is it? Y'all like the exclusives or y'all don't like it? Because I can't have it both ways. Like when it benefits us. Because like me, for example, when Spider-Man was announced for PS4, I was just happy I could play the game. I didn't give a fuck if it was exclusive to PlayStation. Why? Because I had at the time a PlayStation 4, a PC. In 2017, I got a Switch. I got the Xbox One X at the end of the year, or Microsoft sent me one. I didn't pay for it until one. So I was able to play it.
Spencer said.
But the thing is,
look, that Persona in the building?
But that's Persona?
Oh, crap.
Shit. Can I ask y'all something?
Sure. Go ahead.
With the Spider-Man being in Avengers, right? Mm-hmm. Are they not getting an Avengers game?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Like when Avengers comes out.
Mm-hmm.
No, look, on one PlayStation, when Avengers come out, are they going to have the game on Xbox?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, they're going to have it on PC, correct?
Yeah.
So what the fuck's the problem? Y'all talking about a
character. Yeah, I can. Can I answer that? Can I answer that? I got you. Yes, first of all, shout out to everybody. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my bro Barry, man. Shout out to everybody. The problem is that we currently, in this present state and time, we live in a society that is dominated by social media, right? A lot of people in their everyday lives are so unfulfilled that they can only get any type of validation from social media, right? Mm-hmm. So when you have a society like this that is moving in this type of manner, you tend to get things that would seem normal or wouldn't seem that outrageous in real life be blown out of proportion on social media. Something so insignificant as, I'm not taking this on topic. I'm staying on topic, but PS4 controller not working with PS5 games, right? That's like that makes no sense. It's like, why would you even expect that You get what I'm saying? In terms of Spider-Man, the game that came out in 2018, was exclusive to PlayStation. Did you really think that Spider-Man being in Marvel Avengers was? You really think? And this is why I say people don't really. A lot of people in this community, they don't follow gaming, or they don't read articles, they don't follow this stuff. It's just something to be a part of the conversation, but they don't. This is not like their hobby. This is not something that they truly enjoy. Because if it was something that they truly enjoyed, you'd be reading the articles. You would be reading, not even reading articles for debate purposes or trolling, just reading the news that comes out. You know what I'm saying? If you were following anything that had to do with Spider-Man a year to 2 years ago, when Sony and Marvel were going through that back and forth with the whole movie rights and stuff like that, right? If anybody was following that, you would understand that the deal that was struck was that Spider-Man gets a 3-movie deal, 3+ movie, because now it might be more because they reached a new deal, and he can show up in the MCU movies. What did Sony get? Sony got the game rights. You can make the game, you can do this, do that, whatever. You as a business, you really think I'm not going to capitalize off this and make sure that my brand and my product is always set apart with one of the, if not the most profitable Marvel characters in the MCU? Spider-Man is the most popular. Spider-Man resonates with people from children, little kids, all the way up to grown-ass adults. I was reading Spider-Man comics back when I was a kid. I'm about to be 30. And still one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And I'm sure for millions of others, it's the same thing. So a lot of what you're seeing in social media is not people that truly hate how things are going. It's just they're unfulfilled in their everyday lives.
You know what excuse they're using, though? They're using the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which was exclusive to Nintendo, has Spider-Man in it.
Yep. That's real.
Whoa.
You're botting.
What is, bro? I don't know what is going on, but every time it's green and it goes red.
There you go, right there. Sound good right now.
Okay. So, goddamn Phil Spencer, gonna throw this goddamn Windows 10 PC out the goddamn house.
You know what's even more? You know what's even more sad? This is what you have to pay attention to as well, right? Part of what you have to pay attention to is who's complaining. Because if someone has a PlayStation 4 and they're complaining about this, I talked about this yesterday on my podcast. How does this affect you? Damn the customer. Damn everybody else. How does this affect you? And that's part of the problem in social media and in this community. Everyone is constantly speaking for the community like they fucking Dr. Martin Luther King. Motherfucker, you ain't no Martin Luther King. You ain't no Malcolm X. You ain't no Marcus Garvey. You ain't none of these people, dude. You some gamer sitting on social media talking about for the community. I'm doing this for the community. I'm not buying the game because it's for the community. But you own a PlayStation, right? This is part of the problem too, where a lot of people don't realize that they actually bought into the anti-consumerism that they speak so much against through social media and YouTube. Why do you own all consoles? Actually, these people that speak this anti-consumer exclusive rhetoric, ask them why they own all consoles. They can't answer it without looking foolish and without contradicting themselves. So what do? Oh yeah, I own a PS4, but I'm not going to buy Marvel Avengers to stand in solidarity of, this being an anti-consumer practice that we don't agree with. What?
It's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
It's just like I just said the other day, the word anti-consumer is being tossed around so much to the point it's lost its meaning. It's lost its true meaning. Yeah. Right?
You know what's anti-consumer? Can I be honest with you guys? You know what's anti-consumer? And I hate to do this, but let's do it because we opened the door. You know what's anti-consumer? Putting out shit like Halo Infinite and expecting motherfuckers to even spend $10 on it. Let's keep it a stack here. Let's keep it a stack here. Hold on. Expecting people to buy, even if you're saying we don't care about console sales, expecting anyone to go out and spend $5, $6, or however many $100s on a next-gen console, but you're talking about holding back gaming, all for the sake of people on current gen. That's anti-consumer, in my opinion, because you're not moving within the best interest of the consumer. You're moving in the best interest of yourself. PlayStation is moving within the best interest of their fan base, right? How do you keep your fans happy? How do you keep them happy? You make sure that you let them know you spend. If you got a girl, right? I'm sure everybody here has got a girl, been with a girl. How you keep her happy? I love you, babe. Dick her down real good. You know, take her out a couple times. Listen, that's how you show that you love her and you care about her. You continuously let her know, yo, babe, look, I love you, babe. Look, you know, come get this, look, whatever. You make her feel good. That's keeping her around. The moment you start acting up, that's when she's ready to get out the door. PlayStation's like, look. PlayStation Nation, PS fans, we care about you. To show that we care about you and that we're going to care about you in the future, we're going to make sure that even games that are releasing on all consoles will still be most special if you buy on PlayStation. How is that bad? How is that anti-consumer? Somebody answer that for me, please.
It's not anti-consumer, actually.
PlayStation looking out for their.
And you know what's crazy?
They were warned last year.
But you know what's crazy, right? I'm seeing a couple of Xbox guys who's saying, well, this is not really Sony. This is more Square Enix, right? They're the ones screwing over the player base, and they're being anti-consumer, right? But those same guys had no problem with Square Enix putting Tomb Raider as a timed exclusive on the Xbox One.
That's what I said earlier this morning. That's what I said earlier.
It's only anti-consumer when it's not on their platform. But when it's not on their platform, it's pro-consumer.
Yeah.
What you say,
guys, they don't have a real argument here. They're just upset. These journalists, these websites, these big YouTubers that are all jumping on the bandwagon and calling Sony anti-consumer, and they're upset. But they have PlayStation. I don't get it.
It's a weird world we live in now, man. What I said is the same devs, Crystal Dynamics, same devs. But what's weird about it is just like everybody that has this neutral stance, it's so against everything that PlayStation is doing. But if Xbox or Nintendo have something, it's just crickets, quiet. You know what I mean? There's always something against PlayStation, that PlayStation is wrong for this and this and that and this and that. I said it a long time ago, is that until somebody is satisfied on their platform, like say a game is exclusive to PlayStation, right? They'll get upset about it. Oh, this is wrong. Why is Street Fighter doing it? But say Capcom did it on Xbox, they'll be happy with it. As long as it's on their platform, they don't have no interest in the game. They don't care about the game. Some of these people don't care about Spider-Man. They're just like, yo, it's not on Xbox. It's not fair.
Ari, I'll do you one better. People that weren't even going to buy Avengers are mad. When the first war table happened, and people were shitting on Thor and his hammer and how the sound went. Oh, I'm not buying this game. This is just a cash grab. Blah blah blah. Why are you even anywhere around this conversation?
Exactly.
You're not buying the game anyway.
The game sucks. It looks mid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, my bad, yo. I don't know if you guys eat guava cheese puffs. You know the Entenmann snacks. Yo, that's one of my favorite snacks. I just down like 2 of them.
What
shits.
you know about them guava cheese puffs? You gotta get the apple. You gotta get the apple puffs, man.
I can't do the apple ones, man. I'm not an apple.
Now you gotta get the guava. The guava is way
apple
better.
Puffs is the shit.
Like guava cheese puffs.
Yo, but nobody was complaining.
Get me some diabetes in a box.
Nobody was complaining that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 became an exclusive when every single game prior to that was a multi-platform.
Pick up some diabetes in a box with them intimates.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, nobody's calling Sega. Yo, somebody got echo in the background. I think nobody's calling Sega and Microsoft anti-consumer for locking out the English version of Phantasy Star Online 2 on the West, on PlayStation.
Oh, wait, you open Pandora's, Chris.
Oh, wait a second. Chris going there.
Fantasy Star is on PlayStation in Japan. But it's not on PlayStation in America. But it's on Xbox in America. Is that not anti-consumer, ladies and gentlemen?
Chris, how about this? why do everybody want Microsoft to buy WB games?
To make Batman exclusive? You ain't no
exclusive, Mortal Kombat exclusive, Injustice exclusive.
If we can get an exclusive Mortal Kombat
Harry
game
Potter.
with Killer Instinct crossover, that would be amazing for Xbox. They always thinking about Xbox. What will be amazing for Xbox? Why is it bad for PlayStation? And their fans to think what's amazing for PlayStation.
Because PlayStation's winning,
crazy?
Bari.
Right.
PlayStation's winning. They don't want PlayStation to win no more.
The night before the Xbox event, right? I was on Planet Xbox, right? And we had, we had the typical crew, and then we also had, K Mega, Dirk Grigger, Xbox guys, right? Mm-hmm. And Tick and stuff like that, right? And when we were giving our predictions of what Microsoft was going to do, or what we would like them to do, or what will be a huge surprise, one of the huge surprise that I said that Microsoft can do was have a timed, and I specifically said this, was have a timed exclusive Splinter Cell, right? And when I said that, everybody was on board with that. Everybody. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh my God. Microsoft should get timed exclusive Splinter Cell. That would be huge. You know what I mean? But now whenever Sony does the same thing, it's anti-consumer.
Chris, you know what's funny though? I shouldn't even time exclusive. Splinter Cell wasn't as really an Xbox franchise. We really look at it from the first game on the original Xbox. It's been an Xbox franchise, even though one or two came to PlayStation. That's not even time. That should be full on exclusive. And they've been on board like Splinter Cell, but not just Splinter Cell. What else they had? Y'all remember when Hellblade 2 was being announced? They was like, Microsoft, that should only be on Xbox and not PlayStation. They'd be hyped for every little exclusive. But once Sony get it, it's a bad thing. But it's funny because they the ones who wanted to be all in one, everybody play together, don't you separating yourself from PlayStation.
It's all a facade, bro. You know what it is, man?
It's a facade, definitely.
You know what it is? A lot of people starting to take on that Phil Spencer methodology of thinking, where you say one thing but mean another, right? Because Phil Spencer, he's saying this, that, and the third, but then his actions don't match what he's saying. Same thing for a lot of these Phil Spencer worshippers and Xbox, neutrals. Yes, let's call them neutrals, gaming politicians. They say one thing, this is not right for gaming. This is wrong. I can't play a Spider-Man in a game I didn't give a shit about. This is not right.
Yo, one second. Let me get this super chat from my man Option Ghost. Shout out to my man Adrian, the bros in the chat. Yo, he said PSL 2 was also on the Vita and supported crossplay. Yeah, that's how old that game is. People didn't know, yo. That's an old game. Yeah.
Dude, these Xbox dudes don't even know what a Fantasy Star is, bro.
And they're coming out with a new one. They're coming out with a whole new Fantasy Star
out, man.
As well. Yeah, that's exclusive to the Xbox in the West.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wasn't they also the same people that were saying there's nothing to do about this Spider-Man game, but you just swing from left to right. Wasn't they saying that from 2016?
Oh yeah, that's when a lot of those dudes are like hardcore Xbox fans, but they kind of toned down now, and now they're PlayStation fans. I remember.
Then you look at Halo. You look like this muddy ass Halo, and you like they shit changed from this. What the fuck is this? It's for real fans. It's for the real gamer.
You know what's funny? Like when you do play like PlayStation exclusive, your eyes open up to other games, like for real, because you look for certain things. Because now when I play Ghost, right, I'm looking at Halo trailer again. I'm like, yo, there's no leaves dropping on the ground. It's like every leaf is perfect.
There's nothing, crazy, bro. Dog. That shit is muddy. That shit is muddy, bro.
Yo, look at the pine tree. They got pine trees everywhere in Halo. What's going on, man?
The pine trees don't even grow nowhere else but Earth.
Yo, the lighting and the God rays through the trees, like there was like none. And that's
the popping
God rays. Every time somebody mentions God rays, I think of that one conversation with oh boy.
Oh yeah.
God rays.
Yeah, you look at those things though, man. I'm like, damn, not even a little trickle of the leaf come off. You know what I mean? Everything, you shooting all these guns and stuff, no reactions.
But Bar, you know what's so strange? You got these people saying temper your expectations about next gen experiences on Xbox, but are shitting on PlayStation because of a potential, not even confirmed, a rumored 30 frames per second for a Spider-Man or something like that. Then when it comes out that it's 60, is that a slash? Is that a dash? What's that? I don't know. Is that 4K 60? Like, listen, guys. Just admit that you hate PlayStation, so we could just all move on.
No, bro. Listen.
That would make a run.
It had 4K/60, and you had dudes here trying to dissect it and be like, "Does it mean 4K mode and 60 or
Harvard English professors like, slash means."
Listen. After the Microsoft conference with Halo Infinite, there was a statement that came out from Xbox talking about the Xbox Series X version of Halo, and they're talking about, this game is going to run 60 frames up to 4K. Up to 4K. And none of these dudes were out here dissecting what does that mean. Well, what does that mean up to 4K? Is it going to be native 4K or dynamic? None of that stuff.
No. They don't.
They turn into professors.
They don't say that no more because Microsoft has machine learning. So now 4K 1440p looks like 4K. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
we about to call that Series X the Skynet.
Dude Shockers is going at the Xbox dude. It's an Xbox community to boycott Marvel's Avengers over PlayStation 4 exclusive content. And shout out to my man Veja with the donation.
Boycotting,
Veja said with the donation, he said, if you aren't a consumer of PlayStation in the first place, then how is it anti-consumer for Sony to not buy VIP content for Xbox? Xbox owners will never Xbox owners will never be seen as PlayStation consumers. That's a fact.
Never mind that, bro. This is the problem. This is another huge problem within this community that I think a lot of people need to start addressing. When somebody is doing good and doing right, instead of looking at who's lacking and be like, you need to step it up, they rather pull the successful one down. This community is very crabs in a bucket mentality, bro. Why would you want to hearken and lessen the PlayStation experience just to be on par with everybody else when that's not how business is done. 2, that's not how competition is conducted. And 3, as a consumer, you would want the best. This competition.
Whenever Sony does do these marketing deals with these games, they don't usually just get marketing deal. They usually put exclusive content in the game for their platform. This is not something new. They've been doing this, and they learned this from Microsoft.
Big fact.
Yo, shout out.
I don't get it.
Shout out to Broken Games, because he had a video about this whole people crying about Spider-Man thing. That he said something there that was facts. He was saying that people are just mad that Sony is beating Microsoft at their own game for what they were doing last generation with these timed exclusives, right? They had, Call of Duty map pack locked for a whole year, and
GTA,
a bunch
GTA
of
4.
GTA 4 and all sorts of exclusive content, multi-platform exclusive content that was locked out of PlayStation and put on Xbox. Now that Sony has turned around,
Smooth, so funny.
that Sony has turned around and has now done this shit, bro. Now people are mad. Now it's anti-consumer because Sony is doing what Xbox was doing, and they're winning at it, and they're doing it better. What does Smooth say?
Smooth said, fuck this game.
Smooth said, fuck that game. I ain't copping that shit at all because they got PlayStation.
You wasn't gonna cop it anyways.
I'm grilling Smooth on Thursday, brother.
A lot of these guys is coming out saying, where was all the hype for this game before this? So,
bro, I've done 2 War Table live streams for this game, and I've been hyped for this game since they've shown it. Since the first trailer, I said,
you guys
is
have,
hype. I'm only hyped for game. Like, I don't cap for games, man. I play these games.
You know what's crazy? I'm still not hyped for this game. Honestly, I think this game looks average. I'm gonna play the beta. I was never really. I was hyped for the announcement, but when I saw gameplay or whatever. But this whole thing with the Spider-Man and shit like that, and seeing everybody have a meltdown, that's just really just making me laugh and have a good time with it. You know what I mean? Because everybody just crying over it. But I am gonna try the beta. And if I pick it up, it'll be on the PlayStation 5.
You know what's funny though? All these people, and that's why I say, this fake outrage, this fake outrage culture, community. These guys need some mental help. They need therapy.
They do.
Because these dudes will walk around social media for months and shit on games. And then the day the game released, check out my unboxing, guys. Twitch.tv/gaming politician. Check out my stream, guys. Like, it's like, wait a second. You just spent months shitting on this.
Persona, this is how I know that this community is not that smart. Like I said, when it comes to debates and stuff like that, a lot of these dudes, you know, they can't stand up, right? Where these dudes are trying to use they're trying to use the notion that a lot of people wasn't hyped for this game. All because Spider-Man is introduced to the game. Now people's hyped for it, right? And they're trying to use that as something to bash, you know, PlayStation fans and stuff like that. But if nobody was hyped for the game, why are you getting upset that the PlayStation got exclusive content now? I thought nobody was hyped for the game. You know what I mean? Your own logic that you're using is working against you as far as nobody's hyped for the game and stuff like that. So why are you upset?
Exactly. Nobody don't care about the game, honestly, but that's just
people
me.
still aren't. But
logic
guys, people still aren't hyped for the game. That's the thing. People still aren't hyped for the game.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. There's some people out there.
It's just something for them to talk about, Spartan. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's something for them to talk about.
It's something for them to,
it's a podcast conversation. That's what it is. That's why they building this outrage like this, because it's content.
Funny also too. I don't know if they noticed this, but remember, I don't know if you know, just about last week they were making fun of the Halo Infinite thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Xbox really get it. Are them making a big deal about this at the same time they're marketing Spider-Man, the game, and PlayStation, which is hurting because now all the media attention came off of Halo. It's now focused on Spider-Man and the Avengers game. The funny thing is, this holiday season, what game is launching with PlayStation 5?
Spider-Man. Yo, it's a method to PlayStation's madness, bro.
You see what I mean, right? Like, they're doing more. I don't think they're really getting it until about PlayStation anti-consumer. How? If you're spending $500, you ought to give people content that's worth it for that. That's not anti-consumer. That's how business works, supply and demand. If y'all don't know your history, y'all fucking children, that's how the world works.
That's how the entire. I asked a question.
That's how the world works. Let me correct.
Of course,
right. That's how the world works.
I asked a question on Twitter earlier today where I asked, if you owned a restaurant, right, and your restaurant was located where within the distance of 4 other restaurants, like where your restaurant was located, it was around 4 other restaurants, right? What would you do in your restaurant to set your restaurant apart from everybody else?
Have something exclusive to it.
Right?
So Big Macs at Burger King.
Big facts.
Yo,
it's a quite. But you know what? You know what's crazy? That is an open and closed question. Like there is only one answer to that question. There is no other. Oh, you know what? We all can get along. No, you can't. You can't, because we're trying to make money.
All right. So
let's merge and become one restaurant. No.
See. No,
let's integrate, guys. Let's integrate.
I'm glad y'all mentioned that merging. By the way, y'all see we have cell phones, right? This is 2 parts to this. The first part, you see, you have the iPhone, you have Android phones. What sets them apart? The operating system, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And then you said merging. You have T-Mobile and Sprint that merge, right? Don't each carrier have different deals that sets them apart, pricing and everything? Okay. So with this part, to answer the restaurant question, you have Popeyes and KFC, right? Both of them sell chicken. Both of them have their different deals that sets them apart.
Anti-consumer.
You have McDonald's and Burger King. How is that anti-consumer or separating yourself? How did the Xbox get its own identity? Was Halo on PlayStation 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Nope.
It's synonymous with Xbox, correct?
Yep.
People said they got an Xbox for Halo, right? And then the 360 for Gears. And they said the Series X they were getting for Halo, right? So if that's the case, then why, if anti-consumerism is exclusives, why is Halo, Gears, Forza, Hellblade, Grounded, even though it's CFPs, why are all those games not on PlayStation if exclusives are anti-consumer? Why are they not across the board on every platform?
Only for PlayStation, man.
No, they're not waiting for PlayStation because one, Sony would not accept something they feel like it's not valuable to their consumer. They know what type of games people want. They know they have Xbox people on the PlayStation who came from 360. They know that. So certain things they would accept, but be honest with you, if their own fan base won't buy the games and they show they won't buy the games, why would they bring it to PlayStation? Why would Sony even look at those games if their own install base wouldn't even buy it? You see how I'm asking questions and people are going to go silent? They're going to be like, they're going to find every excuse in the book. Mm-hmm. There's no way it's supposed to be anti-consumer, because if that was the case, we will have one of everything. You will have one mattress store, you will have one sneaker store, you will have one cell phone, you will have one console, you will have one PC, you will have one type of food. Every island, every country in the world will have one of the same thing.
Exactly.
And they talk about variety. How can you have variety with one thing? You see how everything they say is an oxymoron and that kind of hypocrisy? Because everything you say, I could break apart. They talk about Xbox has variety. You have RTS games on the Xbox. You do. The strategy games, the RPGs, and all of that.
This is what happens when people don't read books.
Right. This what happens when you come up in an era that's run by the internet and social media, except your own brain. Like me,
go ahead, my fault.
I used to read books, textbooks. That's what I had. Nobody told me what to do. I learned. This right here is coming as pathetic, because you want to see gaming. People used to say, "Oh, I have this game on this platform, and you don't have this." Ha 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 ha. This just shows me they have no faith in their own platform. They know they don't have nothing to compete against PlayStation, and then they're just going to try to tear down PlayStation, but it's not going to work, because the reason PlayStation is in the position it is because their exclusive catalog is strong. First, second, third, it's not going to change.
Side note, real quick. It's 117 people in here. It's 53 likes. Let's get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get them likes up. You feel me?
I knew it, bro. I knew it, man. My hype just went crazy for this state of play. Yo, my man DC's in the building. Shout out to my man Dark Cloud.
Get on, Dark Cloud. Get on.
Yo, peep this though. Yo, shout out to Dark Cloud. Shout out to Dark Cloud. I say it.
Persona, I need you to relax, Persona, because you're acting crazy right now. I need you to relax.
Yo, hold on, bro. Don't. Yo, peep this real quick. Before you start talking about that, peep this real quick. I want you to pay attention to how a lot of the dudes is acting in this game community, right? When it comes to this anti-consumerism and all this other shit. These are the type of dudes that they think being a nice guy gets you a woman. Pay attention. They actions speak very loud. It's loud in here. I need to get my earplugs. Y'all too loud in here. Go ahead, Barry.
Oh, I'm just hyped right now because
Treyarch just confirmed that they're gonna be at this state of play. So this state of play might get a 10 from me. Just off of Treyarch alone, it might get a 10.
Right? Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Thursday afternoon, right?
Yo, Thursday. They pretty much this is what they said. They didn't confirm that they're gonna be there. They said it's official. Looking forward to showing you what we have been cooking up with Raven Software. So they're gonna show the multiplayer. They're going to show the multiplayer.
Let them show it.
Raven is going to. I think they co-developing the multiplayer aspect of the game as well.
Good.
Yo, I'm hype. Man. I'm hype, man. I'm hype. Yo, DC, if you want to come through and just join the Discord, the link is in the description below. It should be saying join the. Oh no, that's not it. But yeah, shout out to my man DC, man. You know what I mean? That's always my dude right there, my fellow light-skinned brother. You know what I mean? Even though they call me a corporate slave, man. You know what I mean? I was very disrespected at AGS podcast. You know what I mean?
A corporate slave?
Yeah, I'm over there listening to AGS podcast, and they said Jay Barry is a corporate slave. I was like, what? What's the definition of a corporate slave, man? Because the definitions that they be giving out as a corporate slave, I don't do any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like to me, like a corporate slave is like somebody that only plays on this one platform. They don't care what happens to the platform. They will agree with whatever they say to the platform. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation bringing their games to PC. Oh, that's perfectly fine, PlayStation. That's great. You know what I mean? And knowing well that they're against it. You know, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't talk about people personally. You know, I bash Xbox on or tell you jokes or two on Xbox on Twitter. I'm a corporate slave. You know what I mean? How many times have I disagreed with PlayStation on these channels? That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, people bash all the platforms. I've bashed PlayStation on Twitter too. They miss those tweets. You know what I mean? Yo, but people. So according to that, right? If I just bash Xbox on Twitter, and you know the people that do bash Xbox as well on Twitter, they're corporate slaves in too, since they bashing them. And I always tell people this, man. Yo, DC, I know I'm just joking. I always tell people this, man. You can call me whatever the hell you want. You can call me a PlayStation fanboy. I don't care. But guess what? At the end of the day is that I game on the same platforms you do. You know what I mean? I game on Nintendo. I game on PC. I game on PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox anymore because I wisen up. I wasn't gonna buy another Xbox.
You got the next gen Xbox, a PC.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy 4 Xboxes in one generation. That's crazy. I'm like, yo, they're not delivering nothing.
Thing. Oh, Jabari, that's another thing. When you said you got the same platform as them, right? That's the funny shit. When you challenge them to play literally against them or with them on their own system, they're nowhere to be found. They always disappear. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to do that with Titanfall, because Titanfall, I remember when they opened up the private lobbies. I was in Zaire's group, Bang Bang, and I was like, "Come on through, we set up a private lobby, we play games." And all of them was ignoring that. But guess what? They ignore when I wrote Xbox suck. They ignore that.
Yeah, I was there. The Facebook, I was in that Bang Bang. That's funny. But I've noticed King Thresh seems to be doing that. Like he always be like, "We can get on the sticks on your Xbox." He be showing his gamer tag. He dead be putting his shit.
Yeah.
He have the shit on live on video, and they never show up. So I don't get it. You have the same system as them. You have a higher gamer score than them. Meaning you play the system more than they do. You play more games than they do. You have it video proof live while you talking, or pre-recorded, and they run away. I'll be like,
yo, the funny thing is like, yo, I bash Xbox, I joke about Xbox here and there, but the most of the things I post on Twitter is about PlayStation or like gameplay clips that people majorly ignore. You know what I mean? That's what
you know what it is too, Barry. I think people got to understand this, man, and this is like very important, right? The console war is not going anywhere. But like I want to put that out there. It's not going anywhere, right? There's a difference between someone being toxic and cracking jokes. You guys need to develop a sense of humor. Laugh. The shit is funny. It's not like a lot of this stuff is not true, right? That's one. Two. I can speak for myself, but Barry is like this too. I'm a gamer first, and I'm a PlayStation fan second. That's my preferred platform. 100%. But I am a gamer first. I got the Switch. I got the DS. I got the Xbox. I got a P. Listen, wherever the games are is where I go. If a game is dope and it's exclusive to a platform that I own, I'm going to be there to play it.
Yeah. Yo, I was
that's not that never. Listen, my preferred platform is PlayStation. I'll shout that to the rooftop.
You're a fanboy.
Yeah, fine. But, I have no issue turning on my Switch to play Octopath, to play Pokemon, to play Mario, to play whatever. I have no problem turning on my PC to play, a Halo or whatever. I have no problem turning on my Xbox to heat my house. Listen, this is just what it is. So you guys got to get this out of your head, right? The toxic ones are the ones that are atting these people, these execs and all this,
death threats
and trolling and photoshopping their heads and these anime pick dudes, and that's the real corporate slaves and the weirdos. The ones that do death threats and all this weird shit. Those are the true weirdos. Listen, I got a life. You feel me?
Yo, I was
like, if you guys ever seen a movie called called 5 Heartbeats, and when Flash came up to Big Red said, "Yo, I got to talk to you about my money," my man said, "My office hours is 9 to 5. I'm Big Red. My office hours is 9 to 5. Once I get off, I'm done. Like the social media shit is like, nah, but I'm living my life. 9 to 5 is when you can reach me."
But we got
DC here, man. DC, what up, man? What's good? Persona, I was literally just saying the same stuff on my last video. I was literally saying, I sat there, I contemplated myself. When have I ever told myself I'm never going to touch this game because it's on a box I don't like?
Exactly.
When have I ever said that to myself? Mm-hmm. I've never said that to myself, and I will never say that to myself. And the whole thing about tweeting developers, this whole thing about the whole Spider-Man anti-consumer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know if anybody saved that tweet, but there was a tweet that Jay Barry and a few people were there where some dude literally said to the guys that created Cuphead, "How dare you? We took a chance on supporting your game while you took out 2 mortgages on your home to make this game."
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was he.
But DC, this is something you got to understand too. I tell, and everybody in the chat, I want you guys to understand this too. Don't tag me in none of your negative shit towards these people. I don't hate these people like you do. And I tell people this, like when they tag in like that super weirdo shit,
that's how you get blocked.
My name will need to be in
that's how you get blocked.
Don't tag me in none of that. Because the way you feel is not how I feel. When it goes past gaming, that's when I have a problem. I get off the train. It's all jokes for me.
That's how. That's that. Z Huge dude. He blocked me because of somebody tagging me, like using his post as like a fanboy thing. And he blocked,
don't tag me.
He blocked anybody that was tagged in there. I can't see this shit.
No, but I wanted to say something that console gaming is not going away, but I'm afraid of where it's going because the message is not being told by us. It's not even being told by anybody that's remotely close to us in the casual market. It's being told by people that don't want to pay for games, that don't want to upgrade their hardware, that don't play games in general, that lie about their gamer score, that hide their achievements, and they lie just to get in the bed with Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg in a podcast. You got this broad, Alana Pierce literally up on fucking XCast. Oh, this Halo looks amazing to me. It reminds me of Combat Evolved. Who cares what it remind you of? You over here talking about the most powerful console ever. And then I went back and I started looking at her other shit. Oh, she's had an interview with Aaron Greenberg. Oh, she's had an interview with Phil Spencer.
And all that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing this shit because they want to sit in the house and be cool with the big boys. That type of message goes wrong. And I was just saying this the other day. Them same people were the same people cracking jokes when Digital Foundry dropped the video talking about soup textures on PlayStation. They had all the message in the world to say, but when it's on Halo, nah, it looks fine to me.
Game Pass.
Well, not only that, but I think
let me get these 2 super chats for a second.
Don't kill them, bro.
Let me get these 2 super chats for a second. From Caleb Kaiser. I feel like Treyarch dropped the ball when it came to Black Ops 4, but Black Ops 3 was fantastic as far as the multiplayer and zombie. Yo, Black Ops 3 is my favorite Call of Duty this gen.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I feel the entire opposite. I thought Black Ops 3 was trash and Black Ops 4 was a lot better.
Black Ops 4 was cool. Black Ops 4 was cool too. I like the guns and stuff like that, but Black Ops 3, I felt like that game was just a much more like packaged game. You know
Black Ops. I mean, I didn't play all the other Call of Duties. Like I played like I played the ones that came, on PlayStation Plus. But I bought Black Ops. I bought Black Ops 4. But Black Ops 4 to me, that's my favorite Call of Duty multiplayer this generation, in my opinion.
That's my second one. And we have
Black Ops 4 became bad when they added that Zero bitch.
Oh, exactly, yo. Zero is annoying, bro. That's the new specialist. And then we have I don't know, PlayStation symbol gamer. You know, that's what I call him. Yo, shout out to you, man. He says, stay safe from the hurricane coming, getting wild here in NH, I guess New Hampshire. Stay safe. Yeah, it was pretty wild today, man. A lot of winds and all that stuff. It looked like it's clearing up here over my end. Looking at the window. Well, I appreciate the donations, guys, but I forgot who was saying something.
That was me.
Oh, you go ahead.
One thing I think people got to realize, that's why I hold integrity so high when it comes to gaming, man. And like, yo, especially like with a lot of these big YouTubers, I don't take their opinion. Well, my opinion is what matters, but these people, like the dude on Jeff Keighley's show during the Xbox pre-show, Buddy said, "Oh yeah, I use my PlayStation for gaming," and like he brushed that off, like that was a bad thing.
Yeah.
but my Xbox, you know, I use it for everything else. You know, I use it for Netflix. He said Netflix, Hulu, and then he had to add that 4K Blu-ray bullshit in because everything else wouldn't have been valid. Like PlayStation has Netflix and Hulu, so who gives a fuck? And realistically, who has 4K Blu-rays, man? Like I
do.
Let's keep it a stack.
Some people do, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people.
Not the majority. Not the majority.
TVs, an audio system, and Blu-ray players.
Fair enough, Dark Cloud. Fair enough.
Yeah, Dark Cloud.
But Dark Cloud, he's in the minority because most people they just stream.
No, I am in the minority. There's very few of us. As you can see, every year 4K Blu-ray disc sales drop at least another 10%.
Yeah, because they too high. Like 4K Blu-ray, don't get it twisted. The quality is way better than streaming, but I take the convenience of streaming any day. You know what I mean? Like let's load your thing up, boom, right there, get to watch it. It's not like it don't look bad. It looks amazing. But yeah, the quality is better with the actual local disc at hand.
But he didn't mention anything about video games on this Xbox.
Oh no, that's why they're using him as a meme. That's why they use him as a meme. He don't even play on Xbox.
Those everybody in there was a meme, bro. That chick was like a Nintendo
the glasses girl?
Yeah, she was a Nintendo fan girl.
The chick that was all up in everybody's face. Nah, man, she ain't cute, man. Talking about Final Fantasy. This chick said Final Fantasy needs to go to Xbox exclusively.
Yo, she looked like a female version of Arthur.
Hey man, listen man, that gap kind of cute on her. You feel me? I dig it.
Yo, but to add to what you were saying, Persona, that same interview with the XCast, there's a dude named Gary on there, and he was literally saying no, they should have never showed that game if it's a late build, and if they still have a lot of work to do. You can't show your baby talking about the most powerful game console ever if it's not going to look the best. And she kept on going back. Well, I get what you're saying. It's totally understandable, but this is exactly what I've been looking for. Like, yo, I hate that shit. Like, and people ask me, do I like Greg Miller? You know why I like Greg Miller? Because even though he a fanboy, he keeps it 100.
Yeah, Greg Miller, he keep it a stack.
All the time.
He does. He has his favoritisms, and he will let you know, though.
Exactly. He'll tell you what he's biased towards when it comes to PlayStation. Like the other people, they won't say that shit. And when you're talking about holding people like integrity, it pisses me off because what was Digital Foundry before they became the Xbox? I'm not gonna curse. They drink some white juice. What were they before that? We went there because
this is speak from the heart. You can curse, man.
Yo,
the mayonnaise juice.
They disrespected any developer that didn't put out a game that was up to snuff. They didn't give a fuck who it was. Now they've turned to, you've got this dude, Alex Battaglia, literally talking about, every time he talk about lighting and stuff, what that whole video about lighting of Halo, he kept on comparing it to The Last of Us. Like, nigga, you serious? Yeah. The Last of Us don't even have like what is it, like ray tracing, and it still look better than that game. Like, I hate when people do that, bro. Like, go back to being the numbers. And I feel like when you're that type of site, you shouldn't have no opinion. You've been the numbers guy. You tell us what's in there. You tell us the frame rate. You tell us the resolution, and then go about your business.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to do that, bro. All they need to do is start being like an analyst, talk about bugs and shit.
That's what they used to do.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, but they know like putting their opinions out there with the analytic data, it can stir the community or it could drive views. Like
it's gonna get them clicks.
Yeah, their titles change. You know what I mean? Which one? They don't want the console wars. They're against it, but they will tell you which console version is better. PlayStation 4 versus. They will put the verses in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
did you see what Alex did to John Linnerman? When when they were talking about the Xbox event, how John was saying that the PlayStation exclusives, they're on they're a tall order to keep up with, and then Alex was like, well, yeah, but they're 30 frames, and then John was like, so what does that matter? There's no Xbox games that look as good.
Yeah,
it's what does that mean? And he's like, is it though? 60 FPS is like the most. Is that it's better? He's like, no, it's not, and it's crazy that. I don't know, man. Like, you could see that John is like, yo, you need to stop with that bullshit, bro. But I feel that people that's up there, they need to check themselves. And just because you create negativity is like good, it's because people still see you, you make people don't like you.
Nah, but you know what it is too, man. Like especially with a lot of these people that they cap, man. They cap for these companies, and it's crazy because they make excuses. If PlayStation's fucking up, they gonna hear me.
Yo, Persona, I gotta put this out there, yo. I gotta put this out there, bro. I apologize. 1 second, guys. I have to put. Hey, Persona gonna understand why I gotta put this out there as well. But these are two known Xbox guys that they are strong. They bleed green.
Yo, you got the DM too on J-Dub?
I seen the DM, bro.
Well, DM, I have to put
this
I'm looking at
here.
that now.
This is speak from the heart.
Say that too.
We don't hold back out here, yo. But yo, shout out to my man Tick.
Oh yeah,
Tick and Fame. Shout out to Fame, yo. Shout out to Fame.
I see that.
Yo,
I see
they out
that.
here, boy. Yo,
they tired of it.
They say Xbox P3, Matt Booty, no more kumbaya. You guys keep taking the high road, trying to be elusive with competition, and the competition look at you guys like competition. Step it up. Start making these deals. Y'all gotta fight and show some fire for Xbox gamers. Sony not playing.
I respect that, man. That's a real Xbox fan. I respect that.
Yeah, that's not an enabler. That's a true fan.
Yo, Tick was an enabler. Tick was an enabler.
No. He was. I'm saying in this tweet that's a true fan speaking.
Yo, that's
somebody with was it Fatal? No, not Fatal. Was it
Fame? You talking about Fame?
Oh yeah, Fame. I heard he's done.
Yeah, this is his tweet right here.
Done, but
this is Fame. ENT, shout out to Fame. He says, as an Xbox console owner, I don't feel like first class or valued. Just being honest. Call it anti-consumer if you want. Sony and PlayStation goes all out to reward for owning a PlayStation console with content you can't get anywhere else. 100% correct. That's how you got to do it.
Not only that, he has a follow-up tweet right after that says, by this, right, respond to that tweet you just read. He said, let me better phrase my last tweet. Call it anti-consumer if you want. PlayStation goes all out to reward you for owning a PlayStation console with content you can't get anywhere else. I want this for Xbox. I want to buy a Series X and know Microsoft will make moves to make it worth it. And then he also said, by this, I don't mean just more FPS, meaning frames per second. I want something I can't get anywhere else. I want my $500 to mean more than just resolution and FPS.
Yeah, man.
Well, here's my response. Here's my response. Buy a PlayStation. That's it. Don't even buy it. No, straight up, buy a PlayStation.
I got a question for the people that's holding on to like the Xbox, like they're holding on, right? And I'm not saying leave. I'm not saying leave. But what do they have that's holding you? What do they have that's literally saying, "Damn it, I gotta get an Xbox because this is coming out. I gotta get an Xbox because I know this is coming."
You know what it is? I can answer that, Dark Cloud, and this is gonna sound like, but it's true. Ego.
Oh my God!
No. Hold on. Let me explain. It's ego, and the reason why I say it's ego is because by them saying I'm not going to give Microsoft my money, they're essentially admitting that Microsoft has not been providing what they've been yelling at the rooftops that people were wrong for pointing out over the years, have not been providing for years. This is not something brand new. We're talking 3, maybe even 4+ years of this.
7 years.
I was trying to throw them a bone, but sure, let's go with 7.
They were better the first year. The
first 2 or 3 years, Microsoft they were solid, but then they fell off significantly. So
no, they didn't fall off, bro. They just reacted to their install base. They said they do everything for their fans, right? They put out games. People could say Raz, mediocre, and all that bullshit. They had Titanfall. That was not mediocre. And I can say this as somebody who prefer Xbox. There was nothing wrong with Xbox the first 3 years. Just like in 2015 when it had all the content from the Halo 5, the Gears Ultimate, Fallout 4, all of that shit they had. Forza, Horizon, Forza Motorsport 6. All of that, they had games. The problem was they stopped.
I knew you was going. Yo,
the problem was what?
Problem, bro.
Yo, Mark, I knew you was going to bring up his tweet, bro.
What happened? What did he say?
Yo, you know the vibes. Listen, man.
Harvey,
every single time I have the opportunity to call this guy out, I'm going to call him out because this guy is not good for gaming.
Paris.
I don't care what nobody tell me. He's not good for gaming,
Paris, bro. Barry, Paris about the money. Come on.
Yeah, Paris.
Yo, look.
I keep hearing about this dude. Who the heck is he?
He's a
Microsoft fanboy.
What's the podcast? The gamer talk
radio.
Gamer Tag Radio.
Oh, man, so he's got a platform.
Yeah, the longest Xbox podcast. I think they've been doing it for like 15 years or probably longer than that. But so he's responding to Tick's tweet that we just read earlier, saying, I love y'all, but come on, why do you care about the competition? Exclusive deals happen all the time. It's part of business. If Xbox is giving you enjoyment, focus on that. Worrying about the competition is a pointless effort.
That's dumb. You know why?
There's more to gaming than this. Enjoy it.
Yo, that's bullshit. You know why?
What?
Because when a new phone comes out, right, you want it to have features that another phone don't have in order for you to buy. When a new laptop comes out, you want it to have features in it that you didn't have before, right? Hold up. When a new camera comes out, you want it to have features that the other camera didn't come out. Then you want Canon to step their game up because you don't want to change and sell over your lenses and start over. That's life.
Mm-hmm.
That's
hallelujah.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I agree.
It's more to gaming. Wait a minute. How is it more to gaming with less?
Yo, gaming is an expensive hobby. If you want, I said in my last video, if you want the edge on your PC, you go out and buy a mouse that has the craziest response time ever. You play RTS games, you can't use a regular keyboard. You got to get a mechanical keyboard. You want better frames? You get a monitor with better resolution and better frame rate. You want better graphics and you want to be able to get an edge on somebody? You go out and buy a better graphics card. The fuck is he talking about?
I'll say this because I actually do like Danny Pina. I think his name is because Danny seems to come at it at a even if I don't agree with him, Danny seems to come at it at a much more thoughtful way. Yeah, it seems more thoughtful the way he says it. Like when I see Paris say some stuff, I scratch my head because I'm just like why are you so against this? Like it just doesn't make sense how against he is for like exclusivity, for it's for Microsoft, getting more competitive. I just don't understand why he's this. This is
the issue here. Check this out. 1 second. This is the issue here. Is that I feel like he didn't understand the tweet that these two guys are tweeting. If you're saying if Xbox have given you enjoyment, focus on that. Obviously they haven't. Because they want to feel like they are, first class citizens for this platform. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Microsoft MVP. Is not doing these exclusive deals that make them feel like, yo, I'm proud to own this console or this platform. Xbox Series X is being shown. They haven't really shown anything to push you to be like, yo, I need this platform. These guys are prominent Xbox gamers telling you like, yo, I don't feel like I need to get this platform. So how are you going to put enjoyment if Xbox has given you enjoyment? Focus on that. No, they can't speak out. Like, they're not giving them the subject matter is exclusive content to Xbox, so they can, obviously they want to be in the ecosystem, they want to earn their achievements and stuff like that with these content and give people incentives to buy into Xbox. You know what I mean? That's part of the enjoyment, obviously, for people. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to play that Too Cool for School crew, where they be like, "Oh man, I'm too cool to be proud that PlayStation getting exclusives like this and that." You know what I mean? But
Bari,
yeah,
everybody wants to be an exclusive club. Everybody in here wants to be in a part of an exclusive club in something.
100%.
Either when I go out and I buy my Jeep, I buy from a dealership because that's an exclusive club for me. When I get my Wranglers, that's how everything in life is. It don't like I'm trying to figure out what is it enjoyment like. Everybody wants to be a part of something exclusive. The gym you go to, you want to feel like you're a part of that gym exclusively. When you go in there, people know who you are. That's just life. You go to work, you want to feel that's an exclusive thing. That's everything. Everybody wants
not
to
only not only that, but one thing
he's
that
saying
people
there's more to gaming than this. Enjoy. Like what? Like come on, bro.
No, one thing I think people have to understand this, right? This is a very he's trying to approach this so neutral that it doesn't make sense, right? As a consumer, not even fanboy, I'm just saying there's someone that's going out and buying shit. I want my dollars to mean something.
Ooh, Gaming Addict said something that made sense right there that Paris did not respond to. Go back up.
I see it. It's like Destiny. Scroll back up, Barry, a little bit to where
I'm up. It's gonna catch up.
Oh, it's because
but not only that,
Paris. It's like Destiny deal. We on Xbox was paying the same price for less content. Big facts.
Yep.
Big facts. Also, quick announcement.
Anyway,
the Kofi podcast got moved, so no interview.
Oh,
tonight.
for real? No, hold on.
Wait.
What I was gonna say is like what I said yesterday and what I said earlier. Right, when people saying, "Oh, this move between Avengers and Sony and blah 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 is anti-consumer," and I keep saying this over and over again. How, for me as a PlayStation owner, as a PlayStation primarily platform player, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I invested in the PlayStation, if I invested in this ecosystem, right, and I put a lot of money into it, and then PlayStation is saying, "Hey, because you invested in our console, guess what? You're getting these exclusive perks and benefits, right? Not only with the first party, but with the third party." That's pro-consumer. That's them giving me more for my money for investing in their console that if I would have invested in somebody else's console, I wouldn't be getting. That's why I don't get why these people keep saying anti-consumer when it's actually
it's not even just that, right? And this is why I say it's the integrity of gaming that is at jeopardy here. Right, it's the competition, it's the integrity, and things like that. A lot of that is not being withheld with a lot of these more vocal or much larger gaming entertainers, industry people, or whatever like that. It's a huge disconnect, right? And it's because especially these people that try to act like they're speaking for the community. They don't really understand what the community wants. Right, and the sales prove this. The sales, the exposure, just like new IPs don't sell. Ghost of Tsushima sells 2.4 million in 3 days. Oh well, exclusive games are dying, and this is a dying concept. Oh well, Last of Us 2 sold 4 million in 3 days. Like a lot of this stuff that people are saying is bad and needs to go away still works for Nintendo
numbers. Look at Animal Crossing.
I think Animal Crossing is at like 10 million right now.
Yeah, they sell crazy. Yo, let me get the super chat real quick from my man King Prel. Yo, shout out to Nelson. He said MS fell off after 2016, and they have variety, but the Xbox fans wasn't buying them. DC, it's everyone wants to play on PC, buy Xbox for Gears, Ori, etc.
Mm-hmm. I want to say something about the whole Spider-Man thing. Y'all know who I work for, right? And Sony puts in almost $1 billion in developing this character, from the movie aspects to trying to get ownership of now the merchandising. This is their baby. The writing is all them. Why would I give that away to someone else? Why? You don't see Microsoft is not giving me Master Chief in no Call of Duty. They're not giving me any of their characters. And before anyone says Mojang, they didn't own them, and it would be stupid for them to drop that off because they would lose millions of dollars in sales.
Yeah.
But this is something they built from the ground up, and something that they own the licensing, the writing for the movies. None of the merchandise, and they're trying to get more of that. But the gaming, they literally wrote all of that. So why would they give that up? And why? And how is that not a perk? That is, again, that's a pro-consumer thing. Yo, we know y'all love us over here. We know you're going out to buy this new system. You're putting money into our pockets every month if you buy a PlayStation Now, every single year when you buy your PlayStation Plus. And you know, we're sorry that we didn't give you that much multiplayer games. Here, get this exclusive. Here, get this perk. Here, get all of these things, just to keep you playing.
You know what's funny? Why didn't Xbox just say, "Hey, look, let's make Hulk exclusive green"? Why didn't they do that?
I told you, bro. They don't have the leverage. Look at this. I'm about to read right here.
He has a better relationship with Marvel than Microsoft will ever have.
Look what
Nintendo has a better
look what I'm about to read right here from this girl named, I think she worked at
Grace
Marvel.
Randolph. Damn, I follow her YouTube. She cute too.
Yeah, she said when Marvel made the deal, they were in serious financial trouble. That's why it's such a bad deal, according to her. And Spider-Man will always be in a difficult position because of it. Because Sony has the character itself, and they will likely never give it up. I heard directly from Marvel when I worked there, even comic book storyline Spider-Man must get Sony approval. They don't like to talk about it in public for obvious reasons.
Yep, even the animated
Microsoft
series, Sony has to okay it.
But because Microsoft and Marvel are on good PlayStation and Marvel are on good playing terms right now, shit's all sweet.
Yeah,
look, I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
They almost fall out with the whole, Spider-Man 3 and who's getting. I think DC brought it up with the merchandise and all that stuff. How Disney, and then they squashed that, and they came up with a deal, and they're going to extend that livelihood. So all I'm saying is that if you're a gamer and this is your hobby, it's not a bad thing to get the other platform so you can play something like a Spider-Man character. I don't get that, bro. I'm not an Xbox fan, bro, but I had 3 of them motherfuckers. I had 3 Xbox Ones this generation, bro.
I'm gonna end all that for you. What did you do when Soul Calibur came out and they had different characters? Were you pissed, or you went and got all 3 copies?
Yo, that's real. That's real rap.
No, that's facts.
That's real rap. You know what I mean? That's real rap.
I got the PlayStation 2 copies first, but then when I eventually got the Xbox, I went and got the Xbox because I'm a huge Spawn fan.
Luckily in my house, we had the Xbox and the PlayStation, so we had that Yoda and that Vader copy. You feel me? We had both. That
was 4. That was Soul Calibur 4, I think, or 3.
Yes, sir.
3 or 4.
4.
Well, when he had Kratos,
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot they had a Star Wars character.
Oh,
yeah, you had Yoda,
right? Yoda.
Yeah, Yoda was only on Xbox, and then Vader was on PlayStation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that.
History. And they had Star Wars.
Those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it.
Yep.
But that's what's making it so funny to me. Like, these moves like this is not, these are common things. I've been saying for Batman series that everybody loves Batman. PlayStation always have exclusive content with a Batman game, from Arkham Asylum to City to Arkham Knight. They always had exclusive PlayStation content to those games. What nobody was complaining then. He's like, yo, if you want exclusive content, you go and get the PlayStation version. That's
they had exclusive Red Hood missions. You can only play Red Hood on the PlayStation version for a limited time or something like that.
Yep.
But you know what? I got something for all the people that are Xbox dudes listening in. Phil Spencer said, all games are going to be working from Series X all the way down to the Xbox One. When the 23rd happened, I could have swore I saw a bunch of games that were Series X and PC only. They also don't want to bring up the fact that in 2 years, you're going to have a $500 paywall. What happened? Anti-consumer, huh?
You know what it is? It's because with Xbox is that one hand showing with flowers and then another hand with a knife behind your back type of thing, where they trying to seem appealing and for the consumer in the public eye, but then when you read the fine print, it's bullshit.
I be trying not to like call Kid Smooth names because
Jack Mo, what's good, bro?
I don't because I have love for him. But some of the shit he be saying, if he was next to me, I'd slap him in the back of his head.
Yeah, he need an ass beating, yo. Shout out to Jack Move. He said, fuck non-PlayStation gamers, they're anti-consumer. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, Kid Smooth, listen, Kid Smooth, that's my man's in them. But we gotta stop enabling his tweets sometimes, bro, because he be saying some crazy shit.
This shit funny. If Sony PlayStation was a man, he'd be a fuck boy.
You know it is. I'm gonna tell you what the main problem is with PlayStation, why things are the way it is right now. We don't have somebody that works on the ground level floor, ground zero with us, trying to make us fall in love with them and forget about what gaming is about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the fact, man. Phil Spencer don't be trying to.
That guy. He's that guy that's making people fall in love with him instead of gaming.
The games.
We don't have, I can't even think. Maybe Andrew House was that guy, but he didn't talk that much.
Nah, like Jack Trenton was that dude.
Jack Trent was that guy, but Jack Trent still was Jack Trent was still about business though.
Yeah, no, but that's why I call Phil Spencer the Pied Piper Spencer, man, because he's Peter Pied Piper, man, leading all these kids astray.
Yo, and that was the answer. That was the answer to your question earlier. You remember you was like, "Why do people stay on Xbox?" My answer was going to be Phil Spencer. I think these people love this man. Yo, like, he can offer you dog shit for the whole year. Like, really and truly, look at it. What they offered was
Ori. It came on my podcast, so
Ori came out in when Ori came out, February or March. It was one of those.
That was the one and done.
It was one of those.
Which game?
Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
March.
We're now in August. What have they been offered, bro? And they're still yet they were like, yo, Xbox, man, I love Xbox. Why? Like,
and
really,
even the two conferences that we've seen, they still didn't show shit. Not anything
hey,
substantial.
Remember, those same Xbox camps also said if this 23rd show wasn't the bee's needs, the cat's pajamas, it was going to be a whole different story. Ain't shit changed?
It was do or die.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
do or die.
They ate it up. They're like, oh, this show's a 9 out of 10. Fuck out of here.
Yo, all right, you know
Game
what?
Pass.
I'm gonna try to be as real as possible, right? These dudes said that the Xbox conference was better than the PlayStation. Okay, how? Jesus. Even if I didn't like PlayStation, if I was a hardcore Mario fanboy, how?
I don't know, bro.
Jesus,
that's cat, man. They
live in their own reality.
That Omar was good, bro.
Omar was good,
what up, Omar?
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
Omar came through.
You came in like Court. You came in here stealth like. I ain't been here
Omar,
to I ain't been hear the sound.
I've been here for a minute, but I was enjoying the conversation. I was like, let you get at it. But here is the thing. I believe Phil Spencer has transcended from something
I thought somebody
way
just gave
more
you
than game.
$500. What?
I don't understand how this man made it through, but
yeah, you breaking up.
You're breaking up, Carba.
He can.
They can't say Game Pass.
I was talking, but
your mic keep cutting out.
Your mic cutting out, Omar. Just join in and
but you know what?
Leave and come back in.
Jay, did you see what Aaron Greenberg said? It's not. They can't be capping for Game Pass because Aaron Greenberg just came out and said it's not profitable right now.
Yo, and that's what we all was saying. We was like, yo, how is this thing profitable? And people always don't question them. Just enjoy the games. Enjoy the game? Nah, like when you invest into certain things, like me buying a TV, right? I buy a Samsung TV, I buy a Sony TV. I'm gonna check up if people's buying the TV as well because I want the TV to be supported. So the features and all that stuff can be brought to that TV as well. Like it's no different than a phone. You buy into a phone, for the features and all that stuff, but you also want to see if that thing is being supported. Because if it's not supported, guess what's going to happen? If that phone is gone, look at Windows. Look at the Palm Pre. You know what I mean? I bought the Palm Pre day one, loving that joint.
No, the one thing that they never talk about with this Netflix thing, they never talk about the studios that was making movies that invested all that time and had to get closed down because there was no return on investment. So my thing is, the way people are looking at this, saying don't worry about it, when your favorite studios start closing because people are getting tired of Game Pass, they're not seeing the games they want, are you going to be like, hey, that's blah, blah, blah? Like, you got it. There has to be something, bro. There has to be something. Like, I don't want those studios to close because those studios could have made, like, there. People talk about like, no, these studios got to make this. Like some of the studios in Japan selling only 500,000 copies of a game, they're still making part 2, part 3, part 4 of a game because they're seeing return on investment. But when you're telling these dudes to go out and spend $500 million on a game, and you're telling me that Game Pass is viable, come on, man, chill.
Yeah. Yo, let me get these super chats real quick. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Elysium Core. He said, Xbox forgot how to compete. PlayStation is a huge part of Sony's revenue. They are coming in hard. Was Tomb Raider exclusive on Xbox anti-consumer?
Pause.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he said they're coming in hard. Yo, and my man El Matador with a donation said Phil Spencer seen going through a lot. Look at his hair. Yeah, he's losing his hair. It's going great, man. But go ahead, Omar. I think we can hear you better now.
Yeah, sorry, I restarted my laptop. I believe that Phil Spencer have transcended gaming for them. I'm not joking on this one. You can all call me crazy, but they legit worship him. They can literally lie to their face. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Omar.
He can literally legit lie to their face 10,000 million times, and they would still believe him. Like, you lied to me one time, I'm looking at you with that eye. You lied to me the second time, I'm done with you. Like, that's it. When you tell me you are for the gamers, blah 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 blah, and you say exclusive content is bad, and then you get timed exclusive, yeah, no, fuck out of here. What are you, Two-Face? It's like
I'm gonna ask you this, Omar. Remember what happened to the whole "we're gonna make up for the Street Fighter" deal with PlayStation? Phil Spencer, that came out of his mouth.
How about Game Pass actually hurting the sales of Control because he falsifiedly said the game was coming to Game Pass, and people was like, "Oh, I'm not getting it then."
Yep. I am still I'm still a believer that Microsoft, Phil Spencer costed Control lots of money, and I'm talking 10 million, 12 million, because Control was on a peak of its moment during the whole video game awards, and he literally fucked it up.
Yo, if I was Remedy, I would have been like, yo, fuck Game Pass. We're not putting our shit.
I would have sued because they fuck with their money. I would have sued.
Yeah.
They put that game either early. They put their games on PlayStation Now instead of Game Pass. That's how it went with Control. But to the statements that I want to make, this is why you will never, and I repeat, you will never ever going to see any change in Xbox. Because when you have Matt Booty inviting someone like Paris, and then you see Paris something like this, and Matt Booty then is validated with his action, yeah, you're definitely not going to see any change. Because I am a co-host on Tick Gaming Podcast, and I know Khaled. He's a good guy, and he plays on Xbox. That's his preference. But he legit wants the betterment for Xbox. He is not like Paris. He legit, what you read on his tweet, that's legit him. He legit, look, don't be Kumbaya anymore. Look at PlayStation. killing us. Give us something better. But when you then get Paris in return, then yeah, Xbox would be like, we can give you something better, but look, your fanbase already accepting that bullshit we're giving you. So no, we're not going to change. And it's really painful. It's almost like Xbox have given up on competing with Sony.
I don't think they've given up competing. I think they literally, shout out to Andrew Wilkins, Omar, all races worship a devious white man. How do you think the white man took over the world and has been running it for centuries? Hey, man.
That white man, the man. The shout out to Andrew Wilkins, man.
But one of the things is that Phil Spencer, I don't know how he was able to woo these people or serenade them, but it's dangerous that a person that's in last place that literally lies, best fidelity VR. Nah, VR is only kind of like a snack. It's kind of like something you just basically watch every now and then. Hey, I was just at the Marvel Studios and I was checking out Iron Man. The game looks absolutely amazing. Yo, my man, stay on the same message. Mm-hmm. Nah, I look at all games as I don't want no exclusive games. Really? So Gunk's exclusive on your Series X because what?
Yo, did you hear too, DC, that NXile is making a VR game? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Like,
but no VR on
their
Xbox.
Next game is an actual VR game, bro, and they don't have no VR on Xbox. It's an Xbox Studio. It's crazy.
That dude.
But that's gonna be in a PC exclusive then.
Yep. You know what? Where are the Xbox fans that's like, yo, why don't I have Gears Tactics? You look at a dude like D Batch, literally was on gamers, what is it, the round table, saying that the game was there, but it wasn't. He don't even know because he just accepts whatever. Where is Flight Simulator? Why is it not there? Age of Empire, why is it not there? Why is it not there on the system? Yeah. I have seen nobody complain about that. And then they want to use the bullshit excuse, well, you can't play RTS games on consoles. That's a goddamn lie.
Well, Flight Simulator, that I think, to me personally, I think that game is just way too demanding for the base Xbox One.
Well, you see the way it's running, right? Even when it comes to PC, the way that the game works is it's downloading textures via internet as you play.
Yeah.
So it's not. Yeah. That's true next gen right there. The way that they're doing that. So I don't think it would limit the actual Xbox Series X's gameplay or even the Xbox One X, because if it's downloading textures as you play, it shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know about that base Xbox, that OG. I don't know.
That's also another thing. That same Halo game wasn't supposed to be a Series X game. It was supposed to be an Xbox One game. But
looks like a
Phil Spencer said that this game, first they came out like, this is why that company's on seesaw, right? How you basically come out and say that the Halo was supposed to be on the Xbox One, then you have somebody else say this game was built from the ground up for the Series X. Which one is it?
It's not even running on Series X, so how could it have been built from the ground up?
That's my point.
Yeah. The thing is with Xbox, yo, every single representative, they don't have like a streamlined message. Like, everybody's always saying something different than the next person saying something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a complete flip flop every day. Every day. The
only person that be on his point is Matt Booty. His shit has always been the same.
Yo, Link, Mike, you got like dishes in the background or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yo, Link, you washing dishes back there? What's going on, man?
It sound like dishes moving around.
They washing
My
dishes
bad for
on the podcast.
Cut you off, man. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, man. Speak from the heart, man. People get cut off sometimes. It happens, bro. It happens, man.
But real talk, though, Matt Booty's the only one that's kept his message the same across board. He literally said the games you're going to see are mainly AA type games.
Yeah, I agree. Matt Booty, yeah, he like the things that he have said is actually what Xbox is doing. You know what I mean? Like the AA games, like you mentioned, Game Pass being pushed. Well, Phil Spencer said about he want to sell you a service rather than a console. He said that in an interview. But the one thing I want to bring up as well is that there's a lot of Xbox podcasters going around here where these podcasters are predominantly Xbox shows. But since the Xbox event happened, I've been listening to a lot of these podcasters, right? And they be having all the Xbox names: We Bleed Green, RDX, Planet Xbox, Xbox Factor, all these.
Planet Xbox is the best one. Planet Xbox is the best one.
But my thing is that a lot of these Xbox podcasters, majority of the stuff they talk about is PlayStation. There's more PlayStation. Yo, these dudes are leading. They're leading their podcasts. I was listening to We Bleed Green the other day. Shout out to Dirk Griggity and his podcast. But the first two topics of his We Bleed Green podcast is PlayStation news. Yo, I was laughing the whole freaking time. Like, what is going on here?
The RDX one, where they start out, what are they playing? Everybody was playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, y'all know I'm on Planet Xbox. That's the PlayStation guy, right? But the thing is that it's just like, yo, like, it's just like there's more relevant news for PlayStation. So it's like if they're gonna have an Xbox podcast, there's not gonna be a lot to talk about. I mean, the past 2 weeks there was a lot to talk about that, but prior to like the Xbox May event, right, leading up all the way up to what happened 2 weeks ago, it was all just like PlayStation news. And then now it's like, okay, like Xbox, they got their little moment to shine or whatever, right? And they got roasted for it. And then now, look, it's back to PlayStation with the DualShock 4 and the PS5 and Spider-Man on the Avengers. And now we got a State of Play coming out this week in 2 days. So they wouldn't have a lot to talk about if it was just like mainly just them talking about Xbox. So
I want to give a shout out to UJ Barry. You was on podcast. Podrock podcast last night with Code. Was an excellent showing. It's relevant because Code put out a tweet that I did a long time ago, and I got slapped for it. I said, if you are a gamer and you didn't play on PlayStation this generation, then I can't see how you can be a gamer. And people were legit mad at me for saying that. But I truly believe so, and here's why. If Microsoft was in Sony's shoes and they were putting bangers, then you bet your ass I would be playing them. I don't give a fuck if it's Microsoft, if it's Sony, if it's Xbox. I just want to play amazing games. Like, how can you look at a game like Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, Last of Us, and think, nah, it's on the opposite console, I'm not interested in. Like, I can't, I legit don't understand why are these people are in gaming. For what reason? To worship a person that keeps lying to them over and over and over? There's something called definition of insanity.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, a lot of these guys will say that they love gaming and, gaming is their passion, but they deny themselves to play some of the best games that have come out this generation. It's a very, very weird avenue, and they will say they're neutral. They say they say, hey man, King neutral, this and that. You know what I mean? I'm just like, bro, you don't have a PlayStation. You're missing out on all these games, but you're king neutral or you love gaming. It's a weird thing. Yo, shout out to Andrew Wilkins as well, man. He's saying Xbox fans gonna play clean the gunk out of Matt Booty. You what? You're laughing my ass off.
Yo, I want to bring something up real quick. I don't know if you brought this up earlier, Jabbar, because I kind of stepped out, but Imran Khan. Right,
I saw that.
Yeah, he said, if people getting mad about Sony paying for the whole or Sony getting exclusive from Spider-Man from a third-party game, he said within this next year, he said that Sony has more third-party exclusive content that's gonna piss a lot of people off even more.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that in the DM, right?
I have that tweet if you want.
Yeah, send it to him.
Yeah, but the thing is that This is what PlayStation's approach is. They said they're gonna, like, my man put this in here. What's his name? Demo Kev. He put this in here in the Discord. He said Sony's PlayStation 5 strategy to aim to please the hardcore gamers, focus on exclusive and big publishers.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they got 2 timed exclusives from Bethesda when Bethesda was always known to have the exclusive deals with Microsoft. Yeah. They got 2 timed exclusives, which is Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, that's pretty huge right there, yo, because you remember when they showed off the Xbox One X, Bethesda, and what's the dude? The dude was like VR and Fallout.
Todd Howard.
Yeah, Todd Howard. They was salivating over that Xbox One X, man. It was like, oh my god, the power. No one man should have all this power.
That's what I'm saying. For them, just like I believe Imran Khan when he said that Sony got more third-party exclusive, that's gonna piss people off. Because for them just to get 2 Bethesda exclusive, that right there is already telling you that Sony coming and they open up the checkbook that they made from the PlayStation 4, and they coming in hard, especially for the PS5.
Pause. Yo, shout out to my man Omar. I see the tweet. Here's what he said here. Imran Khan says Sony will double down on major exclusive content next year, which will upset many. Yo, listen, Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming. That's all I'm telling you. Part 2 is coming.
Yeah. Oh no, you hear about Final Fantasy 16?
Yeah, I saw that too, man.
You can bring that up too.
Definitely gonna talk about that as well, like more in detail on what's up PlayStation, but we're gonna talk about that here as well. In the thread. Yo, shout out to my man Dizzy. Yo, Dizzy, what's good, man? With the $5, he said, I'm only here to defend my girl. Sending was honor, just showing my love for my guy. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dizzy, man. Yo, Senator, don't worry, she'll be all right, man. We just gonna borrow a little bit of PlayStation Nation, and we give it to her back. Give y'all back. In the thread about Spider-Man exclusivity, he had to say this: If you guys are mad about this, I suggest saving some energy because next year will be a marathon of getting upset. Damn, Home said a marathon though. When asked if this is one-sided thing or if Microsoft will be doing it as well, I don't know exactly what Microsoft is doing. I know Sony is doing this a lot. This is according to Reset Era. So more rumors and leaks and stuff like that. But pause is a word only for them psychos, Philly dudes to use. Now I'm from New York. We use pause all the time. We've been using that since like the 90s.
we use that in New York and California since I've been here.
Yeah.
This seems to be next year. Seems to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, we use Listen, I told you Microsoft they're gonna try their darndest to push Game Pass. Game Pass is gonna be their comeback. It's not gonna be these exclusive deals. It's gonna be like, yo, this game is in Game Pass now. You can play this. You know what I mean? All these games for amazing $15 a month. They're not going to have these deals like that, like what PlayStation doing. PlayStation is doing the traditional approach, man, like Nintendo. Nintendo, you want to see exclusive content from these third parties as well, because the Switch is selling. You know what I mean? We just got news on Xbox, on Microsoft, and their their financial reports. We got PlayStation, their financial reports. Nintendo about to come in, I think, a couple of days after. You know what I mean? And you're gonna see as well, they're gonna be profitable as well. The Switch been selling out like crazy. You can't buy a Switch right now.
The Switch is doing record numbers right now. Yeah. The Switch is crazy right now.
Legit.
And you know why? Because they have true, compelling, exclusive content.
Exactly. Legit.
You know what else too? When it came down to the PlayStation 4, and y'all can check me if I'm wrong, the PS4 was coming off of the not so great PS3, and people were like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna get one." But the PS5 is the most hyped console into next gen that I've ever seen before, even when it came to PlayStation. Other than the PS2, the PS5 is excitement. People want it. The PS4 is like, we got to see what they got to do because they fucked up last time.
Yo, Dark Cloud, the analysts are saying that you know, the PS5 is going to outpace the PS4, and by 5 years they should be able to sell like 150 to 170 million. It's crazy. That's what they're saying. That's what they're predicting for the PlayStation 5. Like, that's how much like hype and demand is surrounding, you know, the PlayStation 5 and Sony and the market share and the mind share.
What people don't understand is that developers, and I know developers, I know Ken Ikiga over at freaking the PlayStation, the guy that's head of the development and director for like what's the name of that walking simulator from whatever.
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Kojima?
Because he's over there in the San Francisco office. They are, the way he speaks and what he was telling me is that they're more willing for you to pay them for exclusive content and still sell their games instead of going on a service.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense.
Yo, shout out to 1 second. Shout out to Straight from VA1. Rumors are swirling that Sony will merge PS Plus and PS Now at a cheaper price per month and drop the price for PS4 to $199. That would hurt Game Pass.
Of course it would. It would hurt Game Pass because even if people aren't using PS Now, that's more subscribers.
Yeah, because they just came out with news saying that PlayStation 4 is actually like at 112 units sold worldwide.
Yeah, and PS Plus is, I think it's like, what they said, like 45 or 49.
45 or 44 million. It's like 44 point something, but 45 you round it up. And that bumped up from the 30, I think it was like 36 or 38. And PlayStation, I think it's like 100 and it's like 113. No, it was like 103 monthly active users, something like that. They said as well. Craziness, bruh.
Yeah.
Like people like PlayStation, man. They want PlayStation.
Yeah.
They want PlayStation.
What did I say on Twitter?
Can you blame them?
I said for every 50 people on social media that's spewing fake outrage and anti-consumer, 200 people in the real world don't care.
Bro, no, it's more than that, Persona. It's more than 200 per 50. It's like 1,000.
Yeah, that's way more than that.
For like 50, man. Because, and that's why I'm glad, like, this whole like fake outrage was like anti-consumer and what is Sony doing, blah blah blah. It may seem big to us because we're on social media, right? And we see people talk about it, but honestly,
people in the real world don't give a fuck.
Honestly, it's a small minority of the community that's actually really complaining.
Yo, shout out to Dark
Smasher. Do you realize that
a
lot of these dudes in the industry, it's their job to complain? That's what these people do, man. Like, I'm convinced their job is to complain.
Yo, Dark
Smasher. No one in the real world gives a fuck.
Dark Smasher says that this is Microsoft need to talk to Square Enix to put their Captain Game Pass in Avengers game. Captain Game Pass.
Yeah, and another thing, like the PS5, like it like even like a lot of casuals, like you see a lot of, right, from like casuals and like people like on ESPN and stuff like that, like, you know, taking pictures of like old grannies is like, oh, PS5 secured, or taking pictures of them sitting on their girl's lap, oh, PS5 secure. This is like the mind share is crazy right now.
Yeah, you know, looking at this chart here, shout out to Demo again. Yeah, I saw this earlier on Twitter saying about Gen Z and millennials. Sorry.
Bring up Kid Smooth's tweet on that.
Oh, this is a Kid Smooth tweet?
No, you know, he just look at Kid Smooth. He said something about that. He said, no wonder PlayStation gamers are like mentally fucked up or something like that. It was funny.
Oh, where Xbox is number 9 here. Xbox as their brand number 1, but PlayStation is number 1 here as far as the mind state of, like, you know, people from age 18 to 34. Damn, I'm outside of that, yo. I'm 36. Jeez.
Yeah, this is what Kid Smooth said. He said, makes sense why Gen Z is so fucking weird. Those kids prefer PlayStation. They're destined for social experiments, failure, and laziness.
Yeah, but Kid Smooth, he's a part of Gen Z.
I know.
You know what I mean? Which is crazy. Because Kid Smooth, like, I think he's almost like 30 or probably younger than that. But yeah, this is cool information to dive into as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it with that I really wanted to talk about here and speak from the heart. If you guys have anything else,
the whole Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy,
right.
Yeah, so there's rumors that PlayStation is supposed to have some type of exclusivity deal with the next Final Fantasy, or the next mainline Final Fantasy is going to be Final Fantasy 15, obviously. To what extent that deal is, we don't know, but it was rumors that they were going to show Final Fantasy 16 at the PS5 event, and then now they're coming out and said that it was supposed to be shown there, but they took it out, so we don't know what's going on. But this
but PlayStation has a year-long exclusivity of Final Fantasy 16. Yo, that next gen about to be
Yo, because they're gonna have the biggest games. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 is going to be exclusive as well, for how long, and then 16. That's a wrap, bro.
Yo, but you know what people are not paying attention to? They forget that the Japan culture is very loyal, and what I mean by that is, what most people don't know, that when Square Enix was about to go under, Sony bailed them out.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna support.
Yeah, same thing with Capcom. They did the same thing with Capcom, which is why they got the Fighter 5 exclusive deal. Because Capcom, they were struggling really bad, right? They were like almost on the verge of going bankrupt, or they had like low funds in their bank account.
At the beginning of the gen, they were close to bankruptcy.
So Sony, giving them some of that money for that exclusive deal and stuff like that.
Oh, damn!
And then that's what started it. I'm not saying Sony was the one that saved them, but that's what started like the comeback for Capcom, and now they're eating good. They're doing real good.
So this is what's said right here, and like me, Chris, Persona, we was like, Final Fantasy 16, it's gonna be shown. I remember I was putting that in my predictions. Like, it was like the worst. Yeah, it was like the worst kept secret. You know what I mean? And he's saying here, 16 is real. It's supposed to get announced in June's event. It's supposedly closer than most people would think. Like, pretty much like we were saying back then in June. It has some kind of PlayStation 5 exclusivity. That's the only thing I question, because I remember Square coming out and saying that they're not doing any next gen exclusivity.
Yeah,
but.
So when I think of that, I'm thinking it's probably more along the lines like the Spider-Man deal, where they're just gonna have some type of exclusive content, maybe DLC first or something like that for 16. But 16 will probably still be a multi-plat day one. Yeah,
because this guy is saying here that it was vague back then, but it seems to be full-time exclusivity now. And I have no idea why they haven't announced it yet. That's the rumor.
One of the things about that makes me think is that Square pushes their games. They're not going to want to put their game on a system where they have to make it down towards the Xbox One. They don't want to do that shit. So that could be a reason why they're like, nah, screw that. I want to develop this game one way only, and not have to worry about anything else other than PC.
Yeah. With that we see that with Project Athia, right? Their new IP that's exclusive to the PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's
maybe Project Athia is Final Fantasy
16. That's what I was thinking at first, but then
listen, man.
I'm not sure.
You know, if that becomes Final Fantasy 16, I'm going crazy, right? I'm going to go crazy.
It makes sense for that because they already came out and confirmed that that's going to be open world. So
El Matador want to ask DC about the SOCOM thing, because the SOCOM rumor is coming up as well.
Rumor, yeah.
So did you read the rumor that so there is a person who is the person that leaked the image for DualSense. He put out a statement that everything what happened was going to happen. He said that before it happened, with the marketing for with the exclusivity deal for Spider-Man. He said that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be shown later, and also that he made it. He put it hidden, but not so hidden. He said, "I left a hidden exclusive game." Being created,
I saw that. I read that.
Multiplayer game, yeah. No SOCOM.
Yeah, SOCOM, and he highlighted the COM part. So
Pause.
it's going to be an interesting few weeks, because we might be expecting a release date
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, yo, PlayStation, they have these things on deck, man. Just announce it, man. So get the hype would even get even crazier, bruh. If they just announce these things.
And the whole thing was like the PlayStation 5, because like people are like, oh, why are they doing a state of play event that's going to be talking about the PS4 and PSVR or whatever? But the same guy who accurately predicted that the state of play was going to be August 6th, he's saying that they're also going to do something else for the PS5 later this month. And he says it's going to be right before Gamescom. And also, there's supposed to be something with Digital Foundry, similar to what they did with the Series X, to break down the PS5 as well.
Yeah,
I don't see PlayStation doing shit with Digital Foundry.
Yo, I agree, man. Like,
same way. Fuck Digital Foundry.
Like, I don't have the hate for Digital Foundry like y'all do, but I don't think they don't need Digital Foundry.
No, they don't.
Who can they go to?
What do you mean? Listen, hold up. Wait, hold up. Do you understand that PlayStation has one of the smartest motherfuckers on this planet, Mark Cerny? Like, I'm Mark Cerny out here. Shout to sick. All my mans need to do is come through and do that tear down real quick, bruh. That's who I want. I want Mark Cerny. I want Mark Cerny. They don't need Digital Foundry. They don't need that Austin Evans big head ass motherfucker. They don't need none of them people, man.
Don't put no Austin Evans.
You thought people couldn't stay awake. You saw them; they couldn't stay awake during Mark Cerny.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Digital Foundry can't, touch the PlayStation 5 and do their own little video. But no, PlayStation should have their own video.
Their own.
Yeah, they need their own people, man, because. With Digital Foundry, bro, they gonna be comparing Xbox and trying to dumb down shit. Nah, bro, fuck that, man. Let PlayStation do their shit, man.
Not only that, but PlayStation's never been the type of company to sit there and try to cater to like hardware breakdowns. That's not their thing.
Yeah.
I don't want them to go the way of Xbox. Sony didn't have a problem with their fucking hardware. Microsoft did. Let them talk about hardware.
Exactly.
Well, they did a pretty extensive breakdown with Mark Cerny earlier this year. When he did like that whole 1 hour, 2 hour breakdown.
But that was all theoretical. Now we with the tangible.
Okay.
The breakdown nobody wanted to listen to, and everybody went to sleep, but they want to do.
But everybody tech guys.
Yeah.
See what I said these guys, they lie to themselves and then they forget to lie and end up exposing themselves, man. You ain't no tech guy, bro.
Shit crazy.
Putting some computer parts together don't make you no tech guy, bro. That just means you good at following directions. Fuck out of here, man.
Yo, shout out to my man.
I'm sick of these wannabe tech motherfuckers talking about so this with this and the
this CU and this.
I can read instructions.
That means you're good at Google searching.
These dudes don't know how to overclock a CPU. They don't know how to do rigid 2. You can't. There's no directions on that. So that's why when I hear them say that shit, like, yo, which one of y'all overclocking your graphics cards? Which one of y'all got a rigid 2 water cooled system? Which one of y'all have your CCNA A+? Because I got all that.
We in the same boat, big bro.
Yeah, I'm like, when dudes sitting there talking about all that bullshit, I'm like, you don't even know what the fuck.
I'm saying, like, a real tech guy is somebody like an engineer, a developer, a security analyst or some shit like that. Not no motherfucker on Twitter talking about, goddamn, this is what it is, this is what it ain't. You gonna tell me you know more than Mark Cerny? You gonna tell me you know more than Lisa's son? Man, if you don't sit the fuck down with that bullshit, bro.
Yo,
listen, that's a problem. Y'all got listen.
Yo, real quick, let me get this super chat from Veger. Shout out to Veger with a super chat, man. He said, these early PlayStation 5 shows are only for the hardcore, but when Sony rolls in their worldwide PlayStation 5 marketing this October to March next year, Xbox will look like a dead corpse floating by on the river of PS5 marketing.
You know what's the problem with these people? They don't know how to humble themselves. Like they always trying to act like they know everything, right? Even me, as someone that is in IT, I'm an IT dude. I'm humble. I don't know everything about IT. I don't know everything about the development process and the engineering and all that. I humble myself and I learn. Yeah. And then what I learn is what I'll speak about. These dudes speak in theoretical. What if
they Google like a half an hour before they podcast and they
that shit trash, bro. That shit trash, man. These dudes they're not trying to really understand this technology stuff. It's just talking points.
They Google this shit and then they watch Linus Tech Tips and Red Gaming Tech
But even Linus Tech Tips is a
facts.
I would listen to Linus Tech Tips. He do be fraud. But I would listen to someone like that before I listen to some dude that's trying to say, listen, man.
Post up or D-badge.
Let me shut up, bro. Let me shut up, bro.
Yo, post up is funny as hell, yo.
Let me shut up, bro. Let me shut up, man. I'm shut up.
Guys.
Yo, post up is a wild boy, man.
All I'm saying is a lot of these YouTubers that trying to say they know more than Mark Cerny, stop it, bro. Stop.
Right. They argue with engineers. I mean,
Lisa, like this man sat in college for this man's got a master's or whatever he got. He sat in college. Listen, I dare one of you to sit in college and really learn this tech shit. When I first started college, I was going for computer science, computer engineering, and computer science. Yeah, that's gonna test if you real, man. You real? It's gonna test you. You real? You real about this tech shit?
All that discrete math and
what search you got? Huh? You real? These dudes ain't real, man. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it because there's a lot of propaganda and misinformation, man. It's crazy, man. You got people running around here stupid, listening to stupid people talking stupid talking points and trying to sound smart. What world we live in, bruh? This shit go past gaming. It's complete stupidity. You're not going to tell me Lisa Sun, the head of AMD, the head of AMD, she clawed her way to the top. You're not going to tell me you know more than her. You're not going to tell me that she's wrong and you're right. Tim Sweeney, the creator of UE, of Unreal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 engine, that you know more than him. Mark Cerny, the man that's creating the console that you keep hating. You're not going to tell me you know more than these people, man. These people are educated. There's no theories. There's no what ifs. They speak in absolute. You don't trump them in any way, shape, form, in any capacity.
Yo, look at the defense force that came out. I made a quick little tweet and I said, Senua exclusive to Xbox anti-consumer, right? Since we was talking about Senua and all that stuff and the whole exclusive and stuff. So I was like, all right, let me make this tweet real quick. Here my man come out here. Microsoft funds the game. They got all the rights to make it exclusive. But what Sony is doing with Avengers game, which is a multiplayer, is a shame. Sony's not making the game. Sony got the rights to a character.
For that content?
That's being
They're not paying for that content to be made?
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. This dude needs, I was about to say this nigga, he needs to change his name from a Hokage because he's not a Hokage. He is a regular.
He ain't even a Kage, boy. That man is.
He ain't take the tuning exams yet.
My man is goddamn. My man is 10-10. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You worse.
PlayStation Plus members also get some exclusive skins and costumes and things like that. Exclusive PlayStation Avengers games.
And they got Fall Guys just came out and it's already free for PlayStation Plus members. Exactly. Or it's available for PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation eat good over here.
And on PS Now, Now.
Yeah, Fall Guys is a brand new game.
Brand new game.
That was one of the games that they showed at the that they were talking about with the indie thing. Remember when
I didn't know it was like a brand new game. Okay.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah. It was just on beta, like last week or whatever. So people were playing it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because Jack was playing the beta. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but not only that, also what's crazy? I was actually thinking about getting this game the other month. Remember, J Bar, when I asked, I was like, yo, should I get Ease 8 or should I get Greedfall? And they got like, nah, get Ease 8, Ease 8 or whatever. But now Greedfall is now on PS Now, along with like Hitman 2 and another one I forgot.
Yeah, Hitman 2.
But just said NASA should hire Post Up. Listen, the amount of math you need to know.
Yo, listen, before we close the show, because we're gonna close up, I just got to talk to my man K Smooth. This is a real talk for K Smooth, man. I support K Smooth, man, and I don't care if he likes Xbox and all that stuff, but Yeah, I put my name out there to get you on podcasts unlocked. You know what I mean? Ryan McCaffrey, he came through and he liked the tweet and all that stuff. And I was like, I was putting like, Kiss Move should be a guest on Unlocked. But now you're going crazy about this Spider-Man deals. And,
you gotta chill,
you know
bro.
I mean?
You about to get that exposure, Smooth.
Yeah,
you gotta chill, bro.
It's not a good look for you if you're trying to get on that show and grow your brand. And then you're doing these things, man, because of Microsoft is not pleasing you as a gamer, as an Xbox gamer. You gotta chill, man, relax, yo. You know what I mean? But we'll close it up here. Oh yeah, Grief Falls, Dead Cells, and Hitman 2 is coming.
Trash, and more trash.
Hitman is actually pretty good. It's just I
heard that's too.
Yeah. We'll close it up here, man. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Speak from the heart, man. Don't forget, tune in What's Up PlayStation podcast this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Just appreciate everybody that came through and supported that channel, man.
Corporate Slave Podcast.
The Corporate Slave Podcast, yep.
That's your name of your podcast, Chris? It's Corporate Slave. Oh damn.
Yeah, Corporate Slave.
Oh, that's what our podcast is called now. Corporate Slave Podcast.
Your shots to my man Hard Eight, man. Hard Eight, you call me a corporate slave again, I'm coming for your shins though. You know what I mean? Road trip.
We have 419 subs too. Can we get that to 500 by Friday? I'm saying no.
You know what I mean? Watch on Sunday. If I hear Hard Eight call me a corporate slave, I'm interrupting the podcast. I'm going to get in their Discord or whatever it is. I'm joking. But nah, man, let's close this thing up, man. Link, man, hit us with your outro, bro. All right.
Just thanks for having me on again and good discussion. Hopefully I can hop on again.
Yo, where you from, Link?
I live in Alabama.
Okay. Oh, you with them big booty, man. Them big booty chicks out there, boy. That's that country cornbread.
When they walk by, you gotta stop and look.
That's that country corn. Listen, the white girl got the big booties out there, boy. God damn. Fuck around. Shit.
Just don't be wearing no Black Lives Matter t-shirts down there,
man.
we want you for the next Speak from the Heart, man. You know what I mean? So stay safe out there, bro.
All right,
you dig. Yo, Omar, man, you came late, but shout out to my man Omar, always coming through, man, and asking the wonderful questions or giving his opinions, man.
Omar, where are you from?
Okay, so I'm actually from Lebanon, Beirut, where today that big happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Are you? Is everything okay?
Good?
Yeah.
Good?
So everything on my family end is checked to be okay. But this explosion was massive. Shockwave destroyed glasses, but also people that went outside after the explosion got deadly sick. So this is not good. 60 dead already and 3,000 wounded. Yeah.
Yo, man.
Do they know the cause?
Please be safe out there, bro.
Yeah. No, but I live. Myself, I live in the Netherlands with my parents. But my two brothers lived in Lebanon, so it's really scary.
Yo, because I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw like a huge explosion. Oh, so that's Beirut.
Yeah, that was in Beirut.
Damn. Okay, gotcha. But yeah. Hit us for the outro, man. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm Omar Karaba. Thanks for having me. Sorry for being late. You can find me here and you can find me everywhere. See you.
Yo, lit, man.
It was crazy how amazing the internet is, man. I'm sitting right here in New York. I'm talking to somebody from Lebanon. That's crazy.
Yo, it's wild.
The internet is a wonderful thing, man.
Yo, my man DC, is he still there? I think he's on the phone though.
No, I'm here.
Yo,
I'm in the car, man. I'm driving right now.
Oh man, be safe out there, man. Yo, look, Black Lives Matters, man. Put your seatbelt on. And all that, man.
Of course, man. I drive safe. Yo, but thanks for having me come through. Yo, it's DC's Nerd Talk. That's where you can find me on my channel and on DarkCloud25 on Twitter.
Yo, I like it.
Yo, them couple streams be dope,
the couple
bro.
joints is lit. That's something.
Yeah,
different,
I like them couple streams, man. That's official.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a different vibe, you know, man. Hearing your wife like check you sometimes is
yeah, she do. I ain't gonna front.
Yo, he can't get out of pocket, yo. He was like, yo, yeah.
Yo, I like cause she really be paying attention to the chat too, which is dope, man.
Yeah,
like,
it seems like she's very in tune with you know, like what we talk about in podcasts regardless. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like whatever somebody say what's up. Oh, somebody's in the chat, baby. It's like, yo, that's what's up, man. I like the chemistry and
that's lit.
The setup. It's really dope.
That's lit, man.
Thank y'all, man.
Yo, my man Chris Righteous, man, the second guest list on YouTube.
Yo, man, happy belated Spider-Man Day, man. It was a couple days ago.
Hey, yeah, you know
what
the vibes.
I mean? Spider-Man days. But you know where y'all can find me, Chris Righteous, Planet Xbox, Salty's Gaming Podcast. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Chris, when you starting this podcast, Gotti, if there's one person that needs to start a podcast, Chris,
facts.
it's you. You need to start a podcast, my man.
I'm really on two gaming podcasts.
It don't matter, bro. You need your own.
Yo, if I do a podcast, I may do a gaming podcast, but I also want to do something else with like that has nothing to do with gaming.
Yeah.
Has more to do with like like real world conversations and stuff like that, and also
like
talk about
current events,
the stuff like that. Sometimes political, even though I'm not real political, but stuff was like stuff like talking about like history and like stuff with like the Bible and stuff like that. So because that's what also like I'm into. I'm like,
you trying to read some scriptures?
Oh, lit, man. Yo, when you start that up, let me know, man. You know
I'm trying to teach the gospel out here, man.
Yeah, I used to hit Persona them with it too, man. They be trying to deny my words and all that stuff. I used to hit them with the good book.
I mean, I'm not as religious as I used to be when I was a kid. My mom raised me in the church, but yeah, you grow older, you see.
I'm not really religious either, as far as like the whole rule aspects of it, but as far as like the belief and everything like that, like
church got some fine ass women though. I go back for the chicks.
But yeah, man, y'all can catch me out. I still got some videos coming through my channel and stuff like that. So yeah, man, everybody here support. What's up, PlayStation? Support, Jay Barry, Persona, Omar's, he got the podcast with F Island, VGP on Mondays, and he also got the one with with Tick podcast. I think it's Thursdays, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursdays. Support Dark Cloud and his channel. Dark Cloud, I've been watching you like since since like the Wii days when you were going off of people who were making fun of Nintendo and stuff like that.
Most people don't know that. Niggas sit here calling me PlayStation fanboy.
The End Up Nation, all that stuff. Y'all convinced me to get a Wii, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. You, Black Baron, Shokio, like I used to watch all y'all back in the day. That
listen, we don't bring up that DC no more. We bring up the PlayStation fanboy.
The PlayStation,
yeah.
Nah, the End Up Nation DC, man. The Yellow Hulk.
No, when I started, I was coming at BG. What is it? Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
I was
General G.
Yup.
Well, yeah. I was watching back then.
That was way back in the day.
That was way back in the day. What was the other one? There was We Lover, the Loose Goose, all those people. I was watching all of them.
Nintendo fans used to go crazy out there, right? They used to be brazy.
Yeah, that was when this shit was fun, man. Now.
Yo, would y'all get a laugh? You know what broke up End Up Nation? Me and Pyro Tycoon bought a PS Vita.
Oh wow!
Y'all think I'm joking? But one day we'll go over it. We bought a PS Vita. KFD and everybody turned on us.
And wasn't there like some type of like fallout or claim that Shokio was the one who started it, but then Black Baron said he was the one who started it or something like that?
All of that. And then the thing is, Shokio was cool with me, and then everybody just went AWOL. Everything just went left.
Yeah, man. But y'all take it easy, man. Y'all be safe.
Yo, that's lit, man. Yo, DC always cool people, man. Even when we was doing the council podcast, he would show up and show love, man. So
I remember them as
I'm gonna start showing up more, man. My bad, yo.
Nah, you good, bro.
No more breaks. No more 6 months breaks from me.
In 6 months, you mean 2 years?
Yo, you talking about years? I
remember when Weapon Wheel first started. You used to be on there a lot, and then fell off. I was like, man, what the hell happened?
Yeah, when he used to have the picture of like him holding the gun sideways.
Nah, the picture with the PlayStation jacket on. I think he was in Japan or something like that.
Yeah, speaking of PlayStation jackets, man. Nah, DC, I ain't cool with you, man. This man be posting mad PlayStation gear. Don't want to show no love. I don't see them shits on the store, bro. What's going on, man?
That's the exclusive shit. Bro. You ain't getting. That's anti-consumer shit.
That's anti-consumer. Yeah, that's facts, yo. That's facts.
That's the exclusive.
Yo, J Bar, when I'm done, I'll tell you where you could get one of them jackets I just got with the inside pocket saying PlayStation memory. I'll tell you where I got it.
Oh man, yo, let me know, man. I dropped the price. I dropped the money right there, man. But yo, Persona, man, always keeping it so NY, man. Yo, you supposed to have an interview with Kofi later today, but you say you got moves, right?
Yeah, so I was gonna have that interview with Kofi, but he's stuck at work. So we're gonna push that back.
Yo, Kofi got shook? That's what you saying?
Nah. We going next Tuesday at 7.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yo, he got shook. Kofi got shook. Yo, he saw one of the podcasts.
Nah, you know what he's waiting for? Like, he knew you were gonna come after him, right? But he's waiting for Horizon to drop on PC Friday.
Oh, he waiting for the state of play. He waiting for the state of play.
Nah.
I'm telling you, he heard you that you was gonna ask him about Spider-Man. He's like, well, Horizon's on PC, so what's up? Yo, that's what Kofi. Yo, Kofi ain't slick, man. He ain't slick. I bet you he's streaming right now.
But I got Kids Move coming Thursday. Pause. But I might see if he can be on a show on Wednesday, because Thursday I'm trying to. That's all about PlayStation.
Well, that might have to be early because remember we got Planet Xbox today. That's at 8:30.
Nah, I do it at like 6. I do it like from 6 to like 7:30. Yeah, it wouldn't be that late.
Yo, Planet Xbox always late anyway, so you good.
Yeah, they be going till like, I remember one time they was going to like
man.
12 o'clock. I was like, God damn, y'all late. But my interview with Kids Move, that's gonna be that currently it's on Thursday, but I'm gonna see if he can come on Wednesday, pause. And then Friday is going to be Avengers beta live stream, 6 o'clock.
We in there.
Be ready for that. That preloading happens on Thursday, so be ready for that. You know I'm playing as Hulk.
Oh, I got Iron Man there.
Yeah, Hulk, Iron Man. Then,
I'm waiting for the open beta.
Kamala.
For the open beta, I'm probably gonna play as either Iron Man or Black Widow.
Yeah, that's the following weekend.
I might have an extra code because I got the pre-order. I gotta look, so we'll see.
Yo, send that my way.
I'm gonna play as Spider-Man while eating some Dominoes.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Real quick, they're talking about there's gonna be like no cross platform play between like PlayStation and Xbox, and that's something that I really, really want, because when Spider-Man drops, I want to be playing with Xbox players while I'm playing Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're like, they be tight.
That'd be petty as fuck.
Yo, Captain Thug said they say they're projected to sell 10 million by the end of March 2021. That will outpace the PS4. Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. But go ahead, Persona, my bad.
Yeah, no doubt. And then obviously Saturday, What's Up PlayStation podcast. Make sure you guys tune in 11 a.m. Eastern. And then at 3 o'clock Eastern is going to be the Grand Blue Fantasy tournament. Definitely want to tune into that. Me, Barry, and Chuck, TOA boys. The final hoorah before we officially close the door and close the book on this TOA chapter. Don't miss those series of tournaments. Trust me, it's gonna be jokes. It's gonna be fun. Trust and believe it's gonna be really good. Don't miss that. And then Sunday I'm going to be doing. Barry, did you finish Ghost yet?
When is the Kofi interview?
The Kofi interview is gonna be next Tuesday. I know Omar ready for that, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that Kofi interview, bro. I know you want me. Omar want me to grill Kofi.
I'm about to tell Kofi chicken out. I'm about to tell him too.
I just got the platinum for Ghost Sunday night.
I'm trying to do a spoiler cast for this Ghost. Probably Sunday, but Sunday we got 2 tournaments, right, Barry?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so then probably during the week next week, I'm gonna want to do a spoiler cast.
So I need to speed it up. I'm still at Act 2.
You got a lot of game left. You got a lot of game left, bro. That Act 2 is you got a little ways to go.
Yeah, I will just keep the side quest and just go to the main quest, finish the game, and then continue the side quest.
Yeah.
I'll
so
say
yeah,
this: if you're playing on lethal difficulty, make sure you do all those mystic tales, man, or the
mystic tales.
So
you're gonna need all those abilities.
Big facts.
Yeah.
So this Sunday I'll probably do my own personal review, and then the Ghost of Tsushima spoiler cast will be next week. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming through. Follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. Follow What's Up PlayStation at official WUPS WPS, and follow subscribe to my Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube, Gaming with Persona. And we out, man. I hope you guys have a great night. Shout out to my bro Barry. Shout out to everybody here. Have a great night. Be safe.
Yeah, guys. Have a good night. It's been a pleasure. Speak from the Heart episode. I don't know. Appreciate everybody coming through, man, and all the super chats and everything. I appreciate it. All the likes, definitely appreciate it, man. And yeah, we over 2K subscribers, man. Maybe I'll get some invites from some other podcasters now. Now I'm in the 2K club. You feel me? You feel me?
Yo, no bullshit. Y'all might see a lot of me this week, because if this state of play is solid, I'm going in.
I'm going in, because that Treyarch tweet is all I need to see, man. So I'm Gucci.
Yeah, we gotta actually do our breakdown, COD breakdown. Yeah, we could do that.
So yeah, guys, have a good night. And I'm gone. Deuces.
What is this good night? It's 3:00 over here.
It's